Hello.
My people need me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Charlie Spurs already donated. Top 10 anime betrayals of all time. Number 1, Padme betraying Anakin for Obi-Wan. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Listen, wouldn't we all betray Anakin for Obi-Wan?
I mean,
that's Ewan McGregor.
I know, Ewan McGregor is the hottest of the hot men to ever hot. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello Gerbil, hello Alyssa Starr, hello Charlie Spur, hello Anime, hello Pencil Tip, hello Otter, hello Alex Stidham, hello Ducky Duck, who appears to be new. Welcome. We're here to play Monster Camp. Joining me are my fawns. We have Alamis the Meme Queen.
Hello!
Hello! And we have off screen because he's shy. We have Sugar Daddy Dragon.
I'm a lion.
He's a lion.
I'm a lion.
Alright,
He's alive.
I'm gonna turn this off so that he can actually join me. He can appear. Book. Okay, you're good. It's gone. He scoot.
I know, Pencil Tip, you're finally here.
Pencil Tip, you're finally here. Welcome.
Ah, Pencil Tip, you're finally awake.
Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Okay, cool. We're all good. All right.
I'd stick with Anakin, to be honest. He's great with kids.
Moving right along, we have 3 players. We're gonna play a short game tonight because last time we played and it took us about 4 hours to get through it.
It's true.
How's our volume, everybody? Are we good? Is it weird? Are we good?
How are our levels?
How are our levels? When we all get the next COVID relief bill, I am going to invest in a mixer, which will help. But
It's coming out. People were out shopping today with it. So
oh, really? Already?
I guess so.
Holy shit! I thought we said we were gonna get it by the end of the month.
I don't know.
Oh.
I just know that people were telling me today while I was at work. They were like, "Yo, it's in. Time to spend."
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't think you guys know what this is for, but
whatever.
you.
Hello, Mr. Sir. Hello, 2FCD. All right, let's go. Ah, Camp Spooky, the stage.
I think you mean Camp Spooky, the stage of some. Yes, exactly.
Summers. She's never seen SpongeBob. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
I know. Guess through context clues.
Do you want to read it? Would you like to read this? Either of
it's
you?
okay.
Either of you? Are you sure?
You can read it in the inferior way. That's what.
It's not. Can you invite me back to my sitcom?
Wow.
Yes, I can. What happened?
She was like, "Oh, Alamis is making fun of the way I'm reading this, so I gotta remove
I
her."
booted her.
No, I forgot that this isn't like how when I'm playing a game I can just switch to a different screen. I can't do that.
Oh
so.
yeah. Oof.
Yeah, you must stay invested.
Aha!
I was trying to check what time it was.
You fool! Alright. Just window moded like me.
No, it's gross.
Alright. I have to for this
I
video.
don't
have
know.
two
So
No,
you're doing
monitors.
it out of necessity.
I don't have 2
I know
monitors.
how to do that when I'm invited to a game.
So
So
I'd be able to. Alright, with school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did.
when the bus turns, right now. Merp.
Merp, merp. Alright. As usual, I gotta be Vicky. I'm gonna ask the chat what I should name myself today. Chat, what should I name myself?
You already know what it's gonna be. You already know.
I know, but I want them to say it. I want them to say it. We
You
gotta wait
already
for them-
know.
We gotta wait for them to catch up now, though, because they're all very.
Yeah, we do.
Rest in peace.
It's a decently long lag from what I saw.
Yeah, I put it on normal latency so the stream will run a little smoother because I didn't anticipate needing all that much interaction tonight. Gregory, Anime, John Cena. Name yourself the Hogger Lord. Gregory.
I see, madam.
Hog Champ, says Alyssa Starr. Well, I think it's decided for me.
Gregory.
No.
I mean, no, everyone said a different thing, but 2 people said Gregory.
I wasn't voting, I was just taking suggestions.
Oh.
So I am
Do you
naming
hear this,
myself
guys? She doesn't actually care what you guys have to say about
Champ.
it.
I did. I care what Alyssa Star says. Oh, no.
Wow,
no.
picking favorites.
Yep. Alyssa Star is my favorite. Okay, what do I want to bring? Tardigrade plushie.
I see Alyssa Star says Gregory.
Well,
no
too
way,
late.
I changed my mind.
Too
Gregory.
late. Too late. It's too late.
Wow, Alyssa Star, clearly not the favorite.
I want canned brains. I want.
Gregory, please.
Too bad. Too bad. It's gone now. It's done. It's done. I
It's
want
already been done.
Philosopher's Stone growing kit, and I want Scott Sticks. All right.
That's 3 Gregory. No, she's not gonna listen.
It's too late. I've already named myself. He's gonna be Gregory then.
Do it! Yeah!
Because I listen to the people.
Unlike me.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible person.
Alright, what do we got? This mic is in the perfect spot where it's like right in front of the screen.
We have the terrible Sudoku cube, which is like hell.
God, Sudoku
Awful.
Rubik
Terrible.
Cube. Holy shit.
Mr. Sir is like drooling over the Sudoku Rubik
Oh
Cube.
god.
The Satanist kit.
Always gotta love the Satanist.
Competitive tarot. Oh,
What is the mirror? What is the mirror?
That is the magic mirror.
Just going kissy face at you.
I want smooch mirror.
Will Rambles is in love with Yellow Man. Yellow, my boy.
I mean,
Yes.
yes, Oz is a good boy.
Oz
is
is
best
very
boy.
good. He is very good.
I've got to do competitive tarot.
Do Dragon Heat. You have to.
I feel like because we're on stream, I have to choose Dragon.
You have
Dragon
to.
Heat.
Dragon
The
Heat.
Dragon Heat.
And then
It's hard as
Somebody's talking.
either the Satanist kit or the Spork.
Do the spork.
Spork. Spork. Spork. Spork. Spork. Spork. Spork. Spork.
Hard tack.
Spork. Okay.
It's hard as fuck.
All right. Player 3.
I love that.
Moose.
I love that decision, just like out of context. All right, do I get the Spork or the Satanist kit?
Yeah.
Do I get a
Sword of
convenient-
Roar, King of the Lions.
Roar.
I've not seen that one before, so I think I have to take the sword.
It's
Fair
just
enough, that was
hard
new.
boldness.
A pocket therapist. I need one of those.
I usually take the shades on fire, but Smallest violin.
I
Make
love
fun
the
of
fact
people,
that
obviously.
The recorder is like a tape recorder, but also a recorder.
Yes.
It makes my little pun brain very happy.
Yes.
Pocket therapist.
Pocket therapist. We all need a pocket
With
therapist.
this game, we'll need it.
We're gonna need
when
one.
we all inevitably fail because this game is like
This
10
game
times
makes
harder
no
to,
sense.
10 times harder to achieve things correctly.
Mm-hmm. One might say that the monster prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp was a meteor shower happening just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Yep, we already know all these people.
You know them.
We know
you
them.
love them. You love to know them.
You know them. You love them. Also, Calculester's here.
Yep.
Yep.
The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear.
And also the dev's favorite is here.
Literally, Calculester is the dev's favorite. When do you get to date the narrator, Miceman? I'm not sure if anyone's found that secret in this game yet. I don't know if it is here. We'll have to see.
I was gonna say, you can definitely do it in the first
You
game.
can definitely do the first game. What is your favorite hobby?
Man, I wonder
Remember,
which
whichever one you choose is the one is who
Yeah.
you're dating.
Man, I wonder which one
Saving the world is.
corresponds to which one. This is crazy.
Bad. Saving the world. Crimes. Very anime workouts. Raising succulents. Being popular. Efficient farming.
Succulents.
I'm gonna say, because I know who Saving the World is, I'm gonna say crimes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Crimes is
Damien, yeah.
Probably. I'm probably
Because
gonna get
I'm
Damien
pretty
again.
sure anime workouts is Dahlia.
Is Dahlia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, here's where my dilemma comes in, because I think... Oh no, the first time we played this, I went for,
Aravi, I think, wasn't it?
No. The first one I did was, why am I blanking on her name?
Joy?
Joy, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
But then every time since, I've tried to date Aravi, but also we haven't succeeded.
Yeah, we
And
always
so-
get
Yeah.
the bagel one and we
And
never
so
succeed.
Part of me wants to do it, but part of me also is like, man, for the content, do people really want to see the bagel run again? So I'm debating. But I think... Yeah, I think I'll do Joy, just so that we're not doing 2 Aravi bagel runs in a row.
So which one are you
So that'll
going
be
for?
saving the world. Right, yes.
I think that one will be Aravi.
No, Aravi is efficient.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that kind of farming. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
oh,
was very
like
confused.
farming is nice. That I'm not gonna romance the.
No.
Or should
Do
I
it.
romance the
Do
computer?
Don't
it.
romance the computer. I hate the computer. I don't want to
Do it! No one wants to see it! We'll be the most boring stream on YouTube!
Oh.
Dahlia would be
Date
romancing
Blue
myself, so that's not really fun.
Do what's their name? Milo.
Milo. Didn't I romanced Milo last time though, didn't I?
Yeah, and
Oh.
she succeeded.
Fair enough.
I did succeed. Shall I go on the bagel run?
Listen, I haven't succeeded.
I
Hedge
haven't
hasn't
succeeded.
succeeded.
Maybe you can.
you'll succeed.
Alright, I'll try the bagel run.
Also,
Cool.
thank you, because now I get to voice Hex.
Thank you, because now I actually get to be romanced.
Oh man, crimes are the best hobby ever. I'm hoping crimes will be one of those hobbies that evolve into a career, if you catch my drift. I mean, if Al Capone and Richard Nixon can do
Huh.
it, why not me, right?
Ha.
Hog champ. Alright, fine, I guess you are my little hog champ. Come here.
Yay!
Maybe you and I could get into the crime biz together. It's never too early to start thinking about your future.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah,
can't
me
believe
and
Dragon-
Vera are already in the crime biz.
Yeah.
You're not welcome. There's
It's
not
true.
room in the market.
No, but you guys are the crime syndicate. Damien is just crime.
Damien's
Oh,
just
he-
petty crime.
He's just petty crime. He just wants to set things on fire.
You're right.
I can't believe
Oh.
Dragon doesn't want to do another bagel in asterisk
Shut
run.
Up.
Oh, are you dabbling in world saving, Gregory? Nice. I've pretty much made it my full-time job. If you ever wanted to take your heroism beyond a hobby, you should call me. I could give you some great pointers on how to stop an apocalypse in its tracks and still have time for a social life. Maybe we could hang out a bit this summer in between saving countless lives. What do you say?
I love how I've chosen crimes and you've chosen saving the world. The exact opposite of our usual go-tos.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you
Yeah.
and become victorious.
Hey, efficient farming is my favorite pastime too. I even wrote this walkthrough guide on how to do it properly.
Are you sure this walkthrough isn't about actual farming, Ravi? It says step 1 to scour for fertile soil.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's a super important step in looking for viable monsters to grind. You gotta go where their food source is.
And step 2 is plow the field with a sturdy backhoe. Huh.
To dig up the mole people you're gonna be slaying. Duh! At least Moose already knows what I'm talking about. We should farm for XP together while we're at camp. Leveling up never takes a break. Dragon, when are you gonna make this game for DVD killers? You could just mod it.
I was gonna say it's already in this game. There's the slasher game.
Oh my god. We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Here we go, once it loads in properly.
Now the real question is, will Mr. Papas be
Mr.
here?
Mr. Papas! Okay, so...
The best part is that whenever we do the Monster Camp stream, Andrew Papas is in the chat.
I know, right?
And like,
It's beautiful.
it works so good.
Alright, I need boldness for Damien. That's the manner, right?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause you get
I gotta go boldness first, always.
Boldness first, always.
Always first, always. That day you venture into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there is no escape. You'll be trapped here forever. Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. It turns out the best defense against the supernatural is total apathy. You gain 2 boldness. You faintly hear what sounds like haunting classical music and murmured whispering. Par for the chorus in the HM, but then you hear a familiar anime scream. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do an anime scream with his voice, so I guess I'll just have to make it a regular scream.
He is anime,
Or
though.
could I do like a...
No, I think they mean
No, it's obviously like the powering up, like.
Yeah, they mean the grrrr.
Oh, I thought it was like the scared, like...
No. No.
And then I was like, oh, I guess Damien's making that noise.
No.
Okay, got
No.
it. That makes sense.
Yeah! You're all idiots! We can't open our concert with the Forgotten Tomb song. They're not cool at all. That's why they've been forgotten.
Ha. It looks like your friends are in a room surrounded by Victorian ghosts having a party, and your friends look pretty freaked. Are they scared of ghosts?
Andrew Pappas. Glad I'm part of the stream, guys. Thanks for the shout out.
Yeah.
We got you.
What? No, not at all. We have literal classmates who are ghost hog champ. You may remember that Damien, Dahlia, and I are all in a screamo band called Ventagram. It's pretty fun. Shrieking semi-coherently into a microphone is actually a good way for me to relieve stress. The problem is these Victorian ghosts hired us for their annual temporary return from purgatory party here in the haunted manor, and we can't decide what to open with.
So, okay, Joy's confirmed for singing, so I think she sings and plays guitar, Dahlia plays bass, and Damien's drummer.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're in agreement with the band alignment.
Well, yeah, because Damien's just like,
I just want to hit shit with sticks.
Yeah.
This is gonna make or break the entire concert. The opening number is pretty much the only song anyone will be sober enough to listen to.
You can't help but inquire about the logic of spirits from the 1800s hiring a screamo band for their concert.
Well, I don't think that they always like screamo, but being condemned to an eternity of purgatorial torture tends to affect your aesthetic taste.
Yeah, have some fucking compassion, dude.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, back to business. I agree with Damien. No Forgotten Tomb cover. The best screamo cover is obviously Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande.
What? Okay.
Dahlia, just because you scream the lyrics to Ariana Grande songs doesn't make them screamo.
Agreed. Let's do Your Makeup is Terrible by Alaska Thunderfuck. At least 6 of the words in that song are like my entire vocabulary.
Neither of you know what you're talking about. I'm the lead singer, damn it. I get to decide what songs we do.
Fuck this conversation. I'm setting the amp on fire.
Damien, no! It's a rental!
Oh! You better solve this argument before these spirits get sick of your antics and start doing Victorian ghost shit, like throwing vases and huffing opium. What song should your friends open the concert with? The best song to open anything with is the best anime opening! The Cruel Angel's Thesis of Evangelion!
you're gonna pick that no matter what you think it is.
Victorian ghosts are called that because they love Victoria Adams, aka Posh Spice. So you could do a screamo cover of Wannabe. I assume Evangelion is probably fun, which I have a 6 in.
Or boldness, so.
Or boldness. So
I feel like the bottom one's charm, so now.
Yeah, I feel like that's charm. Yay! It was creativity. That's fine. I had a 6 in that too.
Yes! That's an awesome idea! Nothing gets me hyped to crush my enemies like an anime opening! Especially the opening of Evangelion!
Evangelion.
Evangelion!
Okay. I would
never
recommend you watch it, Alamis, but I think it might be a little too slow for you. It gets intense, but it starts off very slow. Very slow.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm with Dolly on this one. Evangelion
God
fucks hard.
Damn it.
But guys, A Cruel Angel's Thesis isn't a screamo song. Who cares? There are giant fighting robots in Evangelion, Joy. Giant fighting robots.
Evan Gelatin says.
Literally, I was about to say that if it said it again in my line. Jelly lions.
Well, actually, I'm more into the whole sad yet insightful trip into existential dread and the crushing pressure of a boy endures from the high expectations of a paternal figure.
See, Damien gets me.
But also, yeah, giant fucking robots!
See, Damien gets me.
I know it said giant fighting robots, but I feel
I
like
know,
giant,
I think,
giant
yeah.
fucking robots.
Yes, I agree.
but Joy,
Evan jellyfish.
Oh God.
Joy, stop. I don't think you heard us properly.
Giant
Fighting.
robots.
Oh my goddess, fine, I'll sing the damn song if it'll get you to just shut the fuck up. You're lucky I'm half Japanese and can actually sing the lyrics.
Haha. Your friends perform a Screamo cover of a Cruel Angel's Thesis. It's actually quite good.
I was gonna say, actually, that probably wouldn't sound too bad.
You wonder if Victorian ghosts will appreciate an anime opening theme, but once the song ends, they're crying tears of joy? That was beautiful, the ghosts cry. You see, we are trapped forever in purgatory as punishment for the horrible, treacherous acts we committed when we were alive. And we reappeared in the haunted manor once a year for this party, but for the rest of the year, we're stuck in eternal torture. Watching and rewatching Evangelion without ever truly understanding its meaning. It is a horrific curse.
What do you mean? That's just everyone who watches Evangelion.
Shit, you're right.
Oh, well then, sorry we, reminded you of your never-ending torment?
No, well, Evangelion itself may be an unending nightmare. Its opening theme is still pretty catchy. Every cloud has a silver lining. Somehow it looks like your friends reminded the Victorian ghosts of the best part of their eternal torture, which puts them in a super good mood for the rest of the concert. You get blasted on ghost opium watching the performance, and your friends fucking kill it. What a night. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Yeah, they finish the song, and then like it pans over to the crowd, and the whole crowd is just, congratulations!
Congratulations!
All right. So I need. What do I even need? I don't even know the stats for any of the characters for this game.
It is my time.
I would assume like creativity, right?
Probably.
That seems.
Who are
like
you romancing again?
Joy.
Probably creativity, yeah.
So creativity makes the most sense to me. I don't know what the secondary stat would be though.
Okay.
Maybe charm? Maybe smarts, actually.
I was gonna say probably smarts, right?
Smarts is the woods.
Smarts and creativity.
Damn, we nailed it.
We got him, lads.
So
Okay,
we
yes.
aren't fully sure yet.
Okay.
Creativity is
But, I mean, if we-
arts and crafts,
Yeah.
but smarts is woods.
Well, my smarts is super low right now, so I think I'll do that first. Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and get 2 smarts.
Wow.
I couldn't think of one, so you found the
You
library.
found a library, it's fine.
Scoot in a little bit more.
No,
There you
you're not allowed.
go. You meet up with Joy for some quiet time.
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
My la la
Which
ding
tur-
ding da.
No.
My tra la la.
No.
You touch my ding ding da.
Which turns out to be actual quiet time. Like Joy brought a book and she just and she wants to just hang out and read.
Ah, I love that.
Bro, did you just talk during silent reading time? I can't believe...
Well, time to die.
Ah.
I mean, can you blame me? It's hard work single-handedly defeating Camp Spooky defending.
Give spooky, oh god.
Single-handedly defending Camp Spooky from evil. I need some downtime. I mean, just this morning I had to banish a baleful dumpster back to the trash dimension, and then spend several hours staring moodily into the distance as I contemplated my complex relationship to Dimitri. I'm worn out.
I love how she is just Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's wonderful. We do need to watch that at some point, at least a couple episodes. It's a fun show.
Anyway, thanks for coming with me. It feels good to read with someone else. It's like Being alone, but together, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Here, let's climb this tree. No one will bother us up here. I can finally finish studying Game of Thrones in peace. There are some really good spells in there.
You suppose it's kind of flattering Joy wants to spend time alone with you, even if she wants to spend that time looking at words instead of your naked body. You get as comfy as you can in the itchy pokey branches.
I don't mind being a popular, magical young adult hero with limitless sex appeal, but sometimes I wish people would handle their own problems. Every 5 minutes, it's like, Joy, my leg is possessed by the ghost of a serial killer. Joy, the swimming instructor is trying to crash the moon into the earth. Joy!
Lassie dies at the end of Lassie! Cries a feral voice from the undergrowth.
What? Who said that?
Bruce Willis was a ghost the entire time!
Spoilers!
Cries another
Cries
voice.
another voice. Out of the undergrowth emerge a pack of lynxes.
What?
You've read about this. It seems that in order to destroy their prey's will to live, lynxes have evolved a cry that sounds exactly like pop culture spoilers. They use it exclusively when hunting humans and pop culture aware monsters, and you've stumbled right into their trap. Snape was in love with Harry's mom! Cries another
I love how
lynx.
that's the spoiler.
Cries another lynx as if to confirm your suspicion.
What? So these animals just give away the endings to famous movies and TV shows? That's shitty, but it's hardly a major threat. Anyway, I'm more into books than movies, so...
Game of Thrones is a TV show as well as a book! Cries another lynx. Wow, this is a very nuanced animal cry. I did a song of Ice and Fire, the following characters die!
Oh god.
No! They must be stopped!
Thinking fast, you land on the only reasonable solution. Keep them away from your tree with the erotic Thundercats fanfic you always keep on hand. The lynxes are only crying because they want to go home. Rehouse the spoiler cats in their natural habitat. Twitter.com.
Oh god. Well, the top one's creativity, I bet.
Yeah.
And I believe this game, from what I've read up on it, this game bases what succeeds on which of your skills is higher, not on actual numerical value.
And if they're tied, then you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I go home, I would assume, yeah, 5 creativity. Creativity's decent, right?
Unless the bottom one is smarts or fun.
Would the bottom one be smarts or fun?
It might be smarts.
It might be smarts.
Because I can't think of what else it could be.
This could also be fun though. The erotic fanfiction.
Usually fanfics are creativity though.
Oh, no, you have a point.
Issei never gets laid! Yeah.
Damn it. I knew it would happen. God, this game. Alright, you leaf through your bag and select your spiciest Thundercat smut to use as bait. It's called Panthro's Quest for Snarf's Hidden Butthole.
Oh!
Oh my.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
I think you missed it though. Otter had the best one, the best spoiler.
Issei never gets laid! I love that. You dangle it above the gathered lynxes, but they seem uninterested.
Wow, really? Don't you know anything about lynxes? They're connoisseurs of Thundercats erotica. They're not interested in that pedestrian stuff.
Oh my god.
I don't normally go in for fanfic, but I have been really getting into this literary Thundercat / The Great Catsby by F. Katz Fitzgerald. I wanted there to be a cat one there, but there wasn't.
No,
Yeah.
could be Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
The F is for fuck.
Oh.
Here, maybe it'll broaden your horizons.
Joy reaches into her bag and produces a thick hardcover volume with a picture of an empty canoe on the cover. Wow, this is really high quality literature. You crack it open and are immediately overwhelmed by its brilliance. The pathos, the characterization, the deft political allegory.
You see? When Panthro gives that sponge bath to Lion-O, it's really an exploration of workplace power dynamics and the impossibility of authentic romance under capitalism.
I'm getting rodent reading hour flashbacks.
You're forced to agree. You can't wait to read the rest. You turn to the next chapter. Panthro has been cheating on him with Snarf the entire time! Cries one of the lynxes below.
Damn it! I was looking forward to finishing that! Thanks a lot, spoiler cats.
To make matters worse, you end up having to throw away the Great Gatsby in order to distract the lynxes long enough to escape. Joy is not happy with you, and you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. I lose all the smarts I just got from going to the forest. God damn it.
Speaking of erotic fanfic, give Hedgehog money. Do it, cowards. I dare you. Give me money on the Streamlabs. Donate down below. And there's
For a Ravi, it's probably boldness and something else, right?
I think it's boldness and I think it might be smarts. Because I
Boldness
remember
and
having
smarts,
high
I
success
believe.
with smarts, but
let me look it up. Skirt Camp Arabi. Alright, let's see. She prefers fun, creativity, and charm.
what?
That's what it says.
Oh, I guess.
My creativity is decent. My
You
charm
should
needs
focus on
work.
leveling those
This
stats
is-
between 10 to 14.
This is for the
long game?
long game, yeah.
Got it. I was gonna say, damn. I mean, even for the long game, that's still kind of high.
That's pretty high, yeah.
I
Well,
think
'cause
maybe that's why we failed is because Aravi wants you to have good stats.
to be, yeah, well, yeah, because
True.
she
Well,
farms.
yeah, no shit, but like, that's hard to do.
It is. Well, I think as well, that might not be exactly what it is because we're not exactly sure what it is yet because this game
That's
is
what. Yeah, what were those stats again?
creativity.
Fun, charm, creativity.
Yeah.
You're
Fun,
the
charm,
lowest.
and creativity.
you're
Great.
the lowest.
I think that's what it is. I guarantee you that she just wants all your stats to be high.
Yeah.
Probably. I'll go to the lake.
I love this shot.
I do love this.
Don't put out the
You
fire.
spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens! They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off.
Uh-oh, Alamis, Mr. Sir is trying to flirt with you.
Oh boy. They kick your ass, but you all definitely have a lot of fun. More specifically, +2 fun.
Damn, madam.
Pew,
She
pew, pew,
just
pew.
ignored you.
She just blew you right off.
I just said, oh, and then continued on.
Gerbil says, I agree with Mr. Sir, but without the flirtatious undertone.
You're wandering around the camp, hoping, I really almost said hopping, hoping you'll bump into a Ravi, but not in a creepy stalker way, haha.
I also read it as hopping, so don't worry. Whee! Watch it fly!
Yup. Mm-hmm. Watching it sure goes into the air, just like all kites.
Hey, Moose! Come over here and tell the Ravi how cool flying this kite is.
You don't know if you want to do that, because clearly she doesn't think so, and you're not in the business of contradicting hot people. But just to get a more holistic sense of what's going on, you ask a Ravi, what's going on? Holistically.
Inquisitor Thomas starts a dramatic mating dance towards Dragon.
How come everybody but me is getting flirted with here? I'm upset. It's my channel. You should be flirting with me.
It's my channel. I want the simps. Give me the
Give me
simps.
the Sims! Alright. To make our symbiotic relationship as adventurer and curse attached to that adventurer more tolerable, we've created a schedule where we alternate doing things we like. So on some days, I get to do awesome stuff like raiding dungeons and fighting trolls and delivering absurd objects to absurd people.
And then on some days, we get to chill at home watching TV and eating pizza and chips and candy.
And Hex likes to pick up different hobbies they see on TV and then forget about them in a day or two.
Hey, I do not.
Then why do I have half-finished scarves? What is that?
Decoupage? I don't know.
Decoupage, potholders, friendship bracelets, and a taxidermied rabbit in my skeleton.
In your skeleton.
What?
I'm gonna finish all of those. I just haven't had the time yet because of all the eating junk food and watching TV.
Maybe they're in her skeleton because Hex lives inside of her? I don't know.
Well, thank you, anime. Hedgehog, this is what happens when you surround yourself with attractive people. Shit, you right. You can have your simps after you finish your e-boys. Shit, you right. Sorry, only simp for girls that play the Uminiko fighting game. But Mom, I want the simps now! Hex saw a kite flying on some dumb TV show and insisted we try it for their activity day. So here I am, forced to endure the world's most boring hobby of throwing paper and string to the sky, or else forfeit my next dungeon crawl.
Aravi can't pull the plug on Hex's kite flying without some serious consequences. But you just can't let Aravi be bored! That's not how love works! You have the answer.
Decoupage, or however it's pronounced, is the art of decorating an object by gluing colored paper cutouts onto it in combination with special paint effects, gold leaf, and other decorative elements.
I see. So it's cut and paste.
Sure.
Aravi loves upgrading all her gear with magic and whatnot. Upgrade the kite by tying some blades to it and see what happens. That's probably boldness, maybe creativity. Enter and conquer the scene of hardcore hyper-competitive kite flying! Actually, that's boldness.
Yeah, that one's definitely boldness, so the top one's probably creativity.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes!
Hardcore hyper-competitive kite flying?
Really? Kites are cool only if they're competitive?
Duh! Stuff is only fun if you can crush someone else at it!
That's not a healthy life attitude, but okay.
Shut up! Stop adding me!
Fuck.
It gives me a sense of superiority and tons of material for my therapy sessions.
As your therapist, I think, as not your therapist, but someone who has knowledge of things, I don't think that's a healthy life attitude.
Wait, Alamis, you brought the pocket therapist. Just let them come out and be like,
whips out my pocket therapist.
Actually, that's not a healthy life attitude.
Shut up! You're not my therapist!
You're not my pocket therapist.
You're not my pocket
Wait,
therapist!
because doesn't she have the pocket therapist? It's the little fairy as well.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I bet.
Moose, let's get down to business to defeat
the Huns?
Huns! Yes. I need a training partner. Want a Krillin me? It's when you pose some degree of rivalry for a short period of training. I end up surpassing you easily, but then you can get some sort of climax by sacrificing yourself.
Someone yelled Krillin when we were talking about spoilers. Like
Yeah,
Krillin
is killed by
annihilated.
Frieza,
Yeah.
I think.
I just think it's funny. We've come full circle.
Sure? You go into kite training, you learn all sorts of epic anime-like techniques. The staple technique that you'll update every now and then with a fairly similar upgraded version. The forbidden technique that can kill you. You promise to only use it in a life or death situation, but you end up always using it. So much fun. And no, that's all. 90% of anime techniques fall into those two categories. But enough about training. You're not training anymore. You're now in the legendary kite tournament.
I was like, why are you looking at my phone? The chat's right there.
Shut up. Shush. Shush. I'm trying to see how many people are watching because I'm vain. Alright.
2.
It's not 2.
Two.
We've done it, Moose. All of our training has led to this. I feel we've prepared for this moment since forever.
You have a very unique understanding of forever, girl.
You're
Off
interrupted,
topic,
though.
But why do anime characters never have noses?
They do.
They sometimes have noses.
Permission to give muns, says Sir Jinkerton. Permission granted. Give muns.
But through Streamlabs, not through YouTube.
Streamlabs! Thank you.
Oh, Jinkerton, you never need to ask for permission. Just do it. Always.
Always.
You're interrupted, though. Stop chatting, you weaklings. It's me, Buff Bert, the big, buff rival who's super confident in himself when he's paired with a small adversary in the tournament. You know, like that asshole Gary from Pokemon.
Is this just Buffsicky's cousin?
Yeah, Buff Bert.
Buffbert?
I heard you were picking on my little cousin.
Get him, fuckface!
Don't call me fuckface, you know I'm sensitive.
Sorry.
You're my first adversary, girl, and you're small, so you can bet I feel confident. Buffbert!
Buff Bert.
Then she wins.
Of course.
Can we skip to the end of this already?
You do! It's the final already somehow, and Aravi is in it. Who could have guessed?
Ooh, this is new.
Whoa!
Who's gonna voice them?
Okay, only male.
Only male. Do the anime rival. This is your cup of tea.
Haravi, I must admit you've shown all of us kite fighters that you're one to respect, even though you're totally new to the competitive kite scene.
I love this boy.
I love him.
Okay, Liam.
Liam's not here!
Dramatic Liam.
But this ends now, I'm afraid.
What? Buff Bert? Oh no, it's Cobra Kite.
Cobra Kite.
Cobra Kite!
Alamis be Cobra Kite. I'm already Aravi at the scene.
Stop! I am also a finalist. Everyone has perished under the fangs of the fearsome technique of Cobra Kite. Also, I think whoever is organizing the tournament is super drunk. Most of it makes 0 sense.
We meet again, Sarth, my sworn rival. Today I put an end to your reign of kite terror.
Kite terror?
You could try, or we could join forces.
Double.
That way we could first ensure Aravi is out, because in the most climactic moment, when two people team up against one, they tend to win.
Yeah, it's a foolproof plan. I'm smart that way.
Oh, shut up! I'm gonna beat your lore expo dumping asses!
But Chio and Sarth joining forces after a long sworn rivalry seems to hold a lot of significance in the TV show or game or whatever dumb form of media they come from, so their alliance turns out to be very powerful, even for Aravi. Aravi is done for. Unless YouTube put aside the long ancient rivalry you two have held since, like, the very start of this outcome.
Moose and I? Joining forces? Whoa!
You unlock the third type of anime-like technique. The dual technique that can only be performed by former rivals joining forces. It's a thing of beauty.
All right, everyone watching this right now, say former rivals joining forces 10 times fast.
Former rivals joining forces, former rivals joining forces, yeah, I can't even. Powering up.
Defeat is cruel, but it is acceptable when bested by such a formidable technique.
Just out of curiosity, how come I can't send months through YouTube? Because YouTube takes up to 55% of everything I make off of the super chats, whereas Streamlabs takes nothing. So
if you sent $20 in the super chat, she'd probably get like 10 to 15.
12, yeah.
10 to 12, yeah.
10 to 12, whereas if you send it through Streamlabs, I get about 5% taken off from some transfer from Streamlabs to PayPal, I believe. And then otherwise I get all of it.
But that's a service fee, not a YouTube service fee.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, yes! Yeah, that's a very acceptable service fee.
Yeah.
5%, that's what Patreon takes. Moose, I asked you to Krillin me, and you just Vegeta'd the whole situation. I admit, I underestimated you.
I'm underestimating.
I underestimated you. This is almost hot.
Almost? No!
Damn it! If only it wasn't kites!
And this is only the start. I will become the Kite Hokage or something. This is my new character arc.
Fuck my life.
Aravi totally gets bored of kites by the next day, but you still gain 2 fun and 1 boldness.
What strange places. Everyone choose an animal.
A lynx.
I'm gonna say a bunny wabbit.
Platypus.
Okay. Player orders decided based on which animal can conceive
A
from
lynx!
a bear attack. Yeah, lynx wins.
Platypus close second.
Yeah,
Trust a platypus more than a bunny.
Understandable.
Because they are definitely poisonous.
They do have lots of poison, yes.
Yes. I definitely remember all the stats I need.
Ah, yes.
It was fun, something,
Creativity,
something,
charm.
creativity.
Bottom three.
Bottom three.
Creativity, charm, and fun.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Focus on getting those high, but once you get to a state where everything's kind of high, just kind of make sure that they're all high, because I think that's what it ends up coming down to.
That day at the Camp Dome, you play Never Have I Ever Extreme. Every time someone mentions something you've done, you have to cut a finger off.
Oh.
But besides the finger part, this is finally a great time to brag about all the cool illegal things you've done.
Pencil Tip says they are semi-aquatic egg-laying mammals of action.
Shit, oh, hold on. Hey, Jinkerton, holy shit, ever had spaghetti cheese? Thank you very much, Sir Jinkerton, for both of those. That is fantastic. Spaghetti cheese? I have had spaghetti with cheese, but I think you mean cheese as spaghetti, which I have not had. IDK? Have you ever had?
Sounds great.
Have you ever had?
I have not had spaghetti cheese.
Weird how it came up as super
I was
chats.
gonna say, it
even
says
though
it was
you-
super chatted, but it's not.
Yeah,
in
I
the
think
same-
that's why it didn't come up on here for some reason. I
That's
don't know.
weird.
That's weird. Because clearly he sent it through.
Well, yeah, because like it didn't pop up in the super chat because normally it would have a little thing on the top of the super chat saying like, "Oh, you did a thing."
Yeah.
That's weird.
Sorry, Sir Jinkerton. I hope you're
Well,
not sad by the fact that
yeah, by the fact that it either didn't pop up on the chat or the screen.
Probably what it was is it's a bug because Charlie Spurs just came up even though he did it at the beginning of the...
Oh, you might.
Yep. Alright, sorry about that. Apologies. I can do the noise if you want. There, I did it.
You're the first out, and while they're sewing your digits back on, you get to regale your friends with stories of how you robbed a bank while wearing your grandfather's skull as a hat.
Oh.
You're so cool! Also, they say you +2 charm to your left hand by mistake.
Nice.
Nice! After that, you head to the lake with Hex and Aravi. Aravi's testing out her new Zora armor, and you're helping Hex chug as much
This
as
is the
Yep,
water
bagel
as
one
possible.
again.
This is the bagel.
Literally the third time we've got this one.
No, this would be the fourth time because I definitely did
Yeah,
this
it's
twice.
the
I
fourth
did this
time.
once
It's the
off
fourth
stream
time.
and
That's
once
Back
on
to the bagel
stream.
words.
You did this once off stream and now she's doing it. So this is
Yeah.
the fourth time we are reading these lines.
In a row. This is so awesome, you guys. I can breathe underwater and do a whirlpool attack. Gods, I'm so glad I spent 200 million rupees on these greaves. We're gonna let's skip past this. We've already done all of this.
My mouth was full of
Lake
lake water. I was
water.
trying to say, fuck yeah, this is fun as shit.
Yep.
Fucking classic vibes.
Weird voice.
Suddenly, we hear a
Adventurers
weird
heed my message. Oh, isn't that actor? Oh no, it's just a corpse. Oh well,
Oh,
guess we'll
It's
have
an
to figure it
actor, It's a
out.
corpse. It's an actor. It's a corpse. It's an actor. It's a corpse.
Please, Eloise, just complete this so we can stop seeing it.
It's a ring.
It's an
It's a
actor,
bagel.
it's a
It's a
corpse.
ring.
It's a bagel.
It's a dungeon. It's a bagel shop. It's a dungeon.
Should have had a
It's a
stamina.
dungeon. It's a bagel shop. It's a marketing stunt. It's a dungeon.
I recognize Messenger. He's an actor. He plays only corpses.
Yep.
The ring of sustenance.
No, it's a dungeon. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, not everything's a dungeon. Little Miss Dungeon Liquor.
I do like dungeons. You're a fat green cloud.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
Koopa Troopa looking ass bitch.
Oh, hell yeah! You've been waiting for them to have a cat fight. I could romance Hex.
Okay. So which one is which? Do we remember?
Yeah, Hex is
No.
right is Hex, and then Aravi's right is Aravi.
No.
But I
because
don't know
there's
which
also-
one
I know.
that.
I'm being an ass.
Do you remember? I think was
Hurling
The
his
top
corpse.
IMDb page sounds like
Yeah,
smart.
wasn't it smart?
Top was smarts, bottom was boldness, I think. Because it's hurling his corpse
Yeah.
into the sea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with boldness just because that's safer for me.
Cool.
Yes.
We haven't read this part on stream though, so because we
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
because I did my Hex run on stream,
Yep.
and I did my Aravi run off stream. Okay.
Yep.
Moose, I think that messenger is an actor, so I don't think he's actually dead. Probably wouldn't be super chill to throw.
Fuck yeah, Moose! Let's hurl this corpse into the sea!
Hurl it into the sea! Aravi is very psyched about your corpse hurling idea. You three drag the corpse to a nearby cliff, overlooking the majestic, stormy ocean.
Damn, those are some big waves. Kind of makes you think about how small and insignificant we all are, am I right? Psych, the ocean can eat my ass.
Shut up, Hex. Okay, Moose, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do a classic dead or alive test. We toss it in, and if it floats, it was a corpse. And if it doesn't float, then we get all the experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win.
God, I can't believe I had to put down my pizza roll blasted goldfish and be the fucking voice of reason here. I hate being the voice of reason. It's not a vibe.
It's not a vibe, bro.
But holy shit, this makes zero sense, Aravi. We got totally distracted. Even if you prove this guy's actually dead, that doesn't help us figure out the scrolls.
Oh my gods, just let me throw this corpse into the ocean! I know it doesn't help us that much, but I really want to toss him. I haven't thrown a body off a cliff in like 2 whole months.
You know what? Alright, do it. Yeet that man back to Mother Ocean!
Yes! Okay, Moose, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hurl!
You yeet the messenger into the ocean. His body hits the water and makes a huge splash. You all have a big laugh about it and then high-five each other as it freeze frames and rolls credits.
Don't you
As it freeze
forget about me.
It freeze frames, rolls credits, and then it just slowly zooms past them to see the body like in the water struggling.
See? This totally proves my point. Throwing corpses into the sea kicks ass.
I still think I'm right about the bagel shop, but I'll admit that splash was dope. Now let's blindly follow this scroll to the northern woods.
Heck yeah!
Fuck yeah! And you're coming too, Moose. I'm officially making you our 3rd party member for this quest.
Yay!
I know you're only level 3, but don't worry. I'll keep your safe. Your safe is mine. I'll keep you safe while we're in the dungeon. Just stay close to me, okay?
Ravi sounds like Undone.
Gregory.
Gregory.
I'm assuming they meant Undine. Which,
Yes.
It's true. That is probably the voice you would have done if you voiced Undine.
I mean, I did something more like this for
that's
Undyne,
fair.
but basically the same principle.
And you're not salty about it at all.
I mean, I voiced her for a couple episodes. I don't care.
Okay, so I need smarts. I'm going back in the woods. That day you go to the woods searching for edible roots to make wilderness tea. You find lots of roots: beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pie, the root of all evil. You brew it all together and it's the most delicious tea you've ever had. It's so rooted with knowledge that you gain 2 smarts.
Huh.
Afterwards, you're hanging out with your #1 summer crush, Joy. It's National Fondly Reminisce Upon the Past Day, so she's flipping through pics on the phone with you.
Ooh, this was back from season 3, right after we beat that mutant spider. Faith looks so cute in this one. And look at that awesome Fleetwood Mac t-shirt I'm wearing. That t-shirt was so cool.
Wait,
It was vintage from the 78
Yeah, we
tour.
did this one too. Stevie
I mean,
Nicks busted
This
herself.
it might have
Yep.
been it might have been off stream, so keep reading. But I know for a
No,
fact.
because we didn't really do Joy the first 2 times, did we?
Yeah, Joy was my first.
Oh, Joy was your first one?
Yep.
Oh.
Stevie Nicks blessed it herself. Whatever happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it to the goddess or something?
Or no,
Hmm.
sorry. Joy was my second one because
Yeah, we
you
both did
you did
Aravi
Aravi
the first
after
time.
me.
No, we both did Aravi first
That's right. And
at
then
the same time.
yeah, and then you did Aravi the second time, and I did Joy, and then for the stream I did Aravi again.
Yes. Hello, Sega sister. Welcome.
Oh wait, I remember exactly where I left it.
Yeah, it was
With the centipede
the
person.
centipede man.
Yes.
Joy makes a mysterious phone call. She starts asking about the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, but the person on the other end of the line is obviously not being chill about it.
Listen, Axarax, I know things ended badly between us, but can you please just give me back my Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? I specifically remember leaving it in your evil lair. I know you know which t-shirt I'm talking about. I didn't leave multiple t-shirts in your lair. No! There is definitely no need to discuss it in person. Do not portal here.
Suddenly, a magical portal opens. An objectively sexy centipede person emerges, and they're giving off palpably villainous vibes.
Was I this person?
I think you were,
think I
because I
was.
definitely
Yeah.
didn't voice them.
Joy, baby, I've come here to. What voice did I use?
You use something slightly more sinister.
Yeah. I've come to speak with you in person, just like you wanted me to. You look as lovely as that day I wrapped you in my bug silk.
You may bug you.
My bug silk.
No, Axarax, I specifically said that I did not want to talk to you in person. You're doing that thing again where you gaslight me into spending time with you, which is bullshit.
Madam, I came back and see big tippy goth. Nice. Thank you, madam.
Nice.
Insightful commentary. Holy crap, sexy bug. More commentary.
More commentary by Madam.
Gregory, meet my ex, Axarax. They're a magical evil centipede person I defeated back in season 3.
So would they be exo?
I'm going to hit you.
I know they look hot, but don't let your guard down. They mind-controlled everyone in Philadelphia and tried to make all the citizens jump into a pit of centipede venom.
Oh, you make me sound so evil, Joy. But that's all in the past now, gorgeous. We should focus on the present and this very important t-shirt debacle. Why don't we ditch this third wheel? You and I can go out for coffee and talk it over. Or perhaps we can enjoy a romantic dinner. Do any restaurants around serve pre-chewed aphids?
Axarax, if I go get one coffee with you, do you promise to immediately hand over the shirt? Show me the shirt right now before I waste my time.
Oh yes! Let me check the inside of my carapace. Oops, silly me. Looks like I forgot to bring the shirt. Guess we'll have to keep hanging out until my portal spell recharges.
I've told you so many times that I am not okay with us hanging out because we always end up getting back together. It's a toxic cycle. But fuck it, I really want that t-shirt.
Axarax are stressing out your potential thick goth GF.
Madam.
Unacceptable.
Madam is the narrator?
Get that Fleetwood Mac t-shirt for Joy by any means necessary.
Alright, don't fuck it up.
Okay, so set up a black market exclusive for buying selling Joy's belongings to trade for the shirt. I remember this not being what we
Yeah.
I remember the black market option going well at one point. I remember us getting that.
Placing sign out an envelope for the t-shirt. Axarax can't hide from the power of vigilant community. This sounds like smarts to me, right?
Yes.
And then would this be like creativity? Because you're
Or
creating a
boldness, because of
market?
black market.
Maybe. This seems like the smart option, right?
Although that
Vigilant
could be
community.
that could be charm though,
Call the
because
police.
you're talking to people, and that's your lowest stat.
You must make a choice, Dragon.
All right. Well, I guess I'll base it on what do we think this is?
I don't know.
Because like
I think it's boldness.
this one could be my highest stat or my lowest stat.
Yeah,
So that's like the risky play.
I think that one's boldness.
This top one.
I'm not sure though.
Well, I already fucked up the first one. God.
Yeah, the bottom one's
The other one
smart.
was smart.
Yep.
God damn it. I knew it was like not. I knew
You're
one
just
of the
always
options.
bad at this game.
I knew one of the options was not what we thought it was, so it must have been the bottom one. You're going to make Joy's dreams come true through the dark powers of supply and demand. You get to work right away in your illegal Joy-themed black market. A few hours later, the black market is up and running. Literally everything on sale was once owned or touched by Joy. It's super fucking creepy. Disturbingly, it's also pretty popular. Turns out the Coven has some dedicated fans, and lots of magical beings want gently used witch items. Come get Joy's genuine, authentic spell herbs found in her trash, screams one creepy salesman.
I've also got Joy's chapstick that she lost on a road trip by a trade.
This dark market is heaven on earth for a joy connoisseur such as myself. I'm certain there shall be some merchandise I'm quite interested in acquiring. Luckily, I've got some very valuable joy paraphernalia. I didn't want to let go of the t-shirt so soon, but if I see something that really catches my eye...
Gerbil, I'm going to kill the bug.
Kill the bug.
Axorax showed up, just like you planned. You asked them to trade your Joy's Fleetwood Mac t-shirt in exchange for a piece of gum that Joy chewed, that you kept for some reason.
A chewed piece of gum should still have trace amounts of her DNA, which I can use to make Joy-flavored ant silks. It's a deal, you sick freak.
Yes! You got the t-shirt back from Axorax. Now you should return it to Joy and shut down this creepy-ass black market. Unless... technically, you could keep trading. This t-shirt is valuable, and you know you could Wolf of Wall Street the shit out of this whole place. You spend hours trading and manage to barter your way into owning the most valuable item on the market. Joy's used sock. It has cash value of $445,000.
Jesus Christ.
Freeze, creeps! This is absolute bullshit, and I'm here for you with the cops to raid the whole place. Thanks for your undercover work, Agent Dwyer.
Mission complete, says Joy's undercover agent. I got the t-shirt back just like you wanted. I just had to trade Gregory one of your used tissues.
Ew! Gregory, this is not okay. I expected it from these weirdos. I guess I should have expected it from you, too. Ugh.
I'm in it for the money, Joy.
You're not doing well, are ya?
What do you mean I'm gonna sell that sock and be
You just
rich?
lost 3 smarts.
3 smart.
I'm gonna be rich.
Oh my god.
No, they busted the market. You can't sell it anymore, buddy.
If it's got cash value, not trade value. You try to explain, but it's too late. You look like a creep, and to be fair, you kind of are a creep.
Yep.
You lose 3 smarts due to your creep energy.
Is that what you did before you dated me? You traded my stuff? Is that what you do right now, since you live with me?
I had it.
That's why you moved in with me?
I gotta go.
He's running. He's running to get himself more water. Alright. Okay, I need boldness and fun. Let's go to the manor one more time.
Yeah.
That day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway.
Dorime. Dorime.
Yes. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloody body and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hand. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up." What? Sold! You get a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous +2 boldness growths. Cool. You meet up with Damien to help him with what he claims is a charitable endeavor.
Madam, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing with this sock?
I believe that all living creatures.
Hold on.
I believe that all living creatures, great and small, deserve a fighting chance at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's why I've been making these tiny magnifying glasses to give to ants. Now they can fight fire with fire if anyone ever tries to use a magnifying glass to fuck with them. I bought them the gift of flame, like Ant Prometheus.
This was Alamis, wasn't it?
And you knew what happened to Prometheus, don't you?
It's just Miss Applegate.
That's why I remember it. I was like, oh no, what voice did I use? Oh yeah, Miss Applegate.
It's your teacher voice.
The teacher voice.
Yeah, he was worshipped as a hero and the inventor of the greatest of all art forms, arson.
No, he was chained to a rock.
In a sexy way?
No, in a horrifying torture where his liver was eaten every day by eagles way. But I assure you, your punishment will be much worse.
What? Why, Camp Director Miss Weaving? I feel like I'm actually being reasonably good compared to my classic bad boy antics.
I don't know what sort of behavior is tolerated at Spooky High, but this is Camp Spooky, and I am going to hold you to my standards.
Madam's just having the time
He's
of his
having
life.
the time of his life with all
Wait
his
a minute,
waifus.
Spider Lady!
Count me in.
Mr. Sir, are you a monster fucker?
Listen,
Burn or
we're all
die.
here, aren't we?
That's fair. Who's Miss Applegate? I only know Miss Jiggle Tits.
You think it's an accomplishment to tone down the arson while encouraging it in ants? No, 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 Mr. LeVay. You may be in high school, but at the end of the day, you are literally a legal adult. And it's time for you to face consequences for your actions.
But that isn't what my face is made for. It doesn't want to face responsibilities. It wants to face shenanigans and knife crime and being badass.
Mr. Sir, I plead the fifth.
I plead.
Oh, you fool. You think this is a democracy. Are you a monster fucker?
Well, until your face learns to behave, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate it from you.
Ha! You can't do that. In fact, I'd like to see you try.
Oh god!
I was like, they're just gonna take away the face.
Have a nice day, Mr. LeVay. I hope you learn a valuable lesson about what faces are for.
What the fuck? What the fuck? How did they do that? How am I talking? I don't have a mouth.
So Damien is understandably freaking out, but with no way to get his face back, the best way to come to his rescue is to convince him that this is a good thing. You know what the best poker face is? No face. Become a poker pro and make a fortune. No more face, no more dentist. Well, I don't know which of these is which.
I'm gonna
The
stop giving my
bottom
opinion.
feels like either of them could be boldness, but I feel like the top one is actually like using your brain, whereas the
Yeah.
bottom one is dentist. So I feel like that's boldness.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
gonna,
say, no more
I'm,
face, no more dentist.
I'm gonna go with the bottom one. I feel like that's the good answer.
Yeah, I feel like that's boldness.
Probably.
Okay, here we go.
No!
Fuck!
The top one should be smart because you used your brain to
know.
The top one was probably
You used your brain to put together that you should play
the
poker.
top one was probably like fun or something.
No, the only thing that's bigger than smarts for me is boldness.
And fun.
Oh, and fun, I guess. Yeah, it was probably
think
fun.
it's probably
It was
fun.
probably fun.
No! Because I still have teeth.
Sorry, I skipped
I
it.
can feel them. I don't even think I could feel my teeth before, but now I can feel my teeth. Oh fuck, I can feel my teeth. They're trapped on my skin in a pulsing meat prison. They're in meat jail and I'm the meat jailer. I think I can hear their thoughts. Do teeth even have thoughts? It sounds like they're thinking teeth, 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 teeth. Also, it's freaking me out that I'm freaking out. I can't show how hard I'm freaking out. With my face I don't have. Can you help me?
You pull out a Sharpie.
Great, thanks. Where was I? Oh, right.
What's this now, Mr. LeVay? Could you not last a mere 10 minutes with no face before spiraling into an existential meltdown?
Jurassic Elephant, it was going well, and then Damien lost his face.
Rest in peace.
It's still going great for me.
I know. Why are you so good at this?
My, how very embarrassing. I wanted you to behave like an adult, but now I see that you are not. Despite what the rumors say, not only are you not a spicy red adult, you're not even a spicy red baby. You're a mild red toddler at best.
That hurt me.
Ouch.
I'll give you your face back and see your devastated reaction to that sick bird.
I hate that.
That's so good. Oh my lord.
I'm glad the
It
budget
looks-
went up because if this happened in fucking Monster Prom, it would just be Damien's face. Still.
Yeah, upside down.
It looks quite strange. I don't know if putting this face on you was a good idea to begin with.
It's because you put it on upside down. Fix my face.
You're trying to do the fucking Black Lodge voice.
With Damien, it does not work.
It does not work.
Ew, did I? Let me see.
Now we're talking.
No, it still looks weird to me, young rascal. I suspect there's no fixing it. I don't much care for this sight, so I'm leaving.
This double sick burn is too much for Damien to handle. It's so effective that you even get a bit hurt by proxy, losing 2 charm and 1 fun. It's fine, I don't need charm, you fuck! Everyone choose a movie. Kill Bill. We sit in
The
silence.
Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
Wolfwalkers, now available on Apple TV.
God damn.
I love that studio. Why did they have to put it on Apple TV? Player order is decided based on the likelihood that Moose would survive in said movie theaters. Kill Bill. She would be Kill Bill. Come on.
Wolfwalkers universe, super easy to survive in. Done.
Okay, but
Check.
hold on. The Emperor's New Groove would be the easiest because the only thing that happens is because.
Oh my god, she'd become a moose! She could turn into a moose!
I was gonna say the worst thing that would happen is just there's some spell.
Actually,
antics.
that's true. There is the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah. Okay, so then we'll give Moose second and I'll go third again.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Wolfwalker, like world-wise,
I
so
don't
I'm gonna have to
either.
take
I
an
want to
opinion on
see
it.
it, but I wish I could.
Well, I might as well sit with the moth.
Go sit with the mom.
You could maybe get your stats up if you spin a good tale about yourself.
Exactly.
Hi there, Gregory. I have a business proposition for you.
Jennifer Verhey, if you have a Discord, join the Discord and post pics of the dog. I demand dog pics. Thank you very much.
We want dog pics here.
If you tell me you have a dog, I demand dog pics immediately.
Wow, if you had a nickel for every time a friend of yours proposed a business to you uninvited.
My idea is this: a magazine about Camp Spooky. It will feature stories about our fellow campers' lives, photography of our fellow campers frolicking, salacious details about our fellow campers' innermost secrets.
Okay.
It's genius, no? The only problem is I need some groundbreaking gossip to get my publication off the ground. Something the other gossip reporters haven't gotten their greedy hands on yet. Would you know anything perchance?
You got an okay. You're getting dog.
Yay, dog pics!
Yeah, fuck it. You've always wanted to give an interview, and this might be your only chance. Less gossip.
It's gonna give me a bad one.
It will.
Semi-automatic machine gun.
Oh.
I don't like the context of
Xenophobic
putting this one with a...
manatees.
Do the orphaned unicorn foils, I dare you.
No, xenophobic manatees, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna gun down some xenophobic manatees.
You're gonna save them.
Type in an abstract concept. Damn it, I can't put
You
abstract
can't put
concept.
abstract concept.
Shit. Give me some abstract concept.
People in the chat, give me some abstract concepts.
Physics.
Familial love. Love in general. Eros.
Love.
Hatred.
How your fucking brain works. They're gonna
I'm
be
not
a
getting
minute to
one
catch
from
up.
the chat.
They're gonna be a minute to catch up.
No, they should have already said it.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Desire. Soccer request.
I don't think soccer request will fit.
I don't think it will. Vegetables.
Listen, if it fits, I'll do it for Gerbil.
Yeah, it fits!
Uh-oh, alright.
Amazing! This will be our cover story for our debut issue. Gregory with the saucy secrets. I'm going to do more sleuthing for stories. Catch you later.
Your gossip is like a little seed, and you proudly watch it grow into a mighty oak as your friends pass it around the campfire. Is this what having children is like? This was Alan Meese.
Was it? Okay.
Yes, because we made Ia jokes.
That's right.
Hey Gregory, so you got any fun hobbies? Baking, gaming, making sentient golems out of clay to do your bidding. Sorry, just trying to make conversation and also segue into this totally wild gossip I just heard about Gregory, who's definitely not you.
Not at all.
It might be a different Gregory. I'm not sure, so I'll talk in the third person.
See, Gregory's got a particularly weird hobby. He apparently likes to knit
Oh.
homemade semi-automatic machine guns and sell them on Etsy. His store is called Gregory's Circle of Sakura. How do you say it?
Sakura.
Of Sakura Quest. Interesting name, no? Maybe I'll even order something before camp is over. But what's even weirder about Gregory's Circle of Sakura Quest is that Gregory
Yeah.
gives xenophobic
Told you to hit the
manatees
unicorn
a
one.
75% discount on all purchases.
Yeah, but those were because there's the 2 bad answers and 2 good answers. That was a bad answer too, because they were abandoned.
But
Or they were
but
orphaned.
you would have given them a discount.
It wouldn't have been. It might not
I
have been
thought
the
that
same.
they were gonna be machine gunned down.
I think they're
so.
all the same, and they just insert what you said.
I think it takes like the answers that you give, not obviously the specific like words, but like their rating in it changes what it is.
But why would it do that? Then how can you
You have to-
guess what?
You have to like do the good answers to be good, or the bad answers to be bad.
Yeah. So by that,
So yours
What
would have
do
been bad too.
why would mine have been bad if you gave the unicorns a discount?
Because she's saying what's weird about it. What's weird is that I'm giving a bad thing a discount. So if it was a bad answer, it still would have given it a bad score there.
What are you talking
Whatever,
about?
it's fine. Whatever. If I understand how this game works, it wouldn't have mattered.
The explanation on the Etsy store page is that Gregory wanted to give back to the community that shaped him into the man he is today. Whatever that
Wow,
means.
Gregory's just an ass.
Yeah.
He's just a piece of shit.
Personally, I think Gregory's hobby only makes him creepier, but hey, to each their own. What do you
I
think?
think I'm just gonna have to start purposefully doing a creep run.
Yep.
This
You
is
are
the
a creep.
worst. Yep, it shrank all my stats.
Yep.
to shit.
Yep.
For boldness. This will certainly be a rumor to remember, and everyone will definitely remember that Gregory lost 4 boldness.
Ba-ba-da-ba,
Goodbye.
ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Okay, I already succeeded with Joy when I first played, so I'm okay being the creep run. Gregory.
You saunter over to the campfire, hoping to peer pressure someone into making you a s'more when you find Milo, Aravi, and Hex. They're gathered around with
I think
notebooks.
we've already done this one.
Yes, it's
Yes.
poetry.
Yes,
This
it's
is the
poetry.
poetry.
Have we done this on stream?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
I believe we did it last time.
Cool.
Yeah, oh, I think people immediately started making DDLT references.
Yes, they did.
Feelings like words. A dog has been posted in the general chat.
Beautiful. I will watch it.
Nice.
I will look at it as soon as the stream is done. The Mahabharata. Win poetry.
Win the poetry.
In the poetry. Who's the most bendy and sweaty?
Bagels. They used to be everywhere, but now they are.
You must read this, Dragon.
Wait, you guys, listen to the poem I just wrote. Bagels! They used to be everywhere, but now they're inside me.
Oh.
It's a metaphor for consumerism.
Milo's getting frustrated with Aravi's lack of vulnerability, and Aravi's about to physically fight Milo. Intervene before someone's feelings get hurt.
Is Hex Aravi's stand?
Yes.
Ever heard of slam poetry? It's poetry that you can turn into a blunt weapon to beat your opponents with. Whoever can club an enemy to death with their poem is the winner.
Whoa! Did you just say blunt weapons? I specialize in blunt weaponry! No, 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 Moose. Slam poetry is a form of poetry reading that
Form of poetry
Slam
reading,
poetry is a form of poetry reading that rewards the most ham-fisted performance possible.
It's too late. Aravi is no longer listening. She's rolled up her poems like a newspaper and she's using them to beat the shit out of a pair of nearby goblins. Those goblins were clearly just taking a union-approved smoke break from their normal gig of being dungeon monsters, but Aravi doesn't even listen when they insist they're off duty.
It's fucked up, bro.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. That's breaking union rules, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble with a union.
Even though the goblins are screaming in pain, they do seem to like Aravi's poetry. If we're gonna die, at least we're being beat to death by such beautiful words.
Ah, sick! Check out the loot I got from these dead goblins. 2 whole packs of cigarettes! Nice!
Do you even smoke?
Fuck no! But I can craft, I guess a cigarette helmet? Is that a thing? Well, I'm scandalized by this violence, but, do feel a bit better now, Aravi. Yeah! Kinda felt good to let it all out like that. Maybe poetry really is a good outlet for anger and other bad feelings and stuff. I finally understand poetry. It truly is a beautiful art. I'm so happy we're finally on the same stanza.
Tish.
But yes, a beautiful art, just like Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu, or cutting someone's head off with a long sword. Thank you, Jennifer Verhey. I will check as soon as the stream is done. You know what, Milo? I think I'll definitely be writing more poetry in the future, especially if I run into any more low-level creatures. Aw, that's adorable. I'm so happy I could help, and also I was right from the beginning and I knew it.
Psst, Moose. You know that teaching Aravi to beat people with poems just to gain her affection is super irresponsible, right?
Many of the choices in this game have been irresponsible, Hex,
in
but
fact,
thank you.
No choice in this game has ever been responsible.
And being irresponsible is what I'm all about. Fist bump.
Fist bump. Heck yeah! Everybody's happy, except those goblins who are near death, but you didn't come here to fuck a goblin. Unless there's some sort of super secret ending for that, in which case, you're game!
Aha! Alright. We gotta deal with the boy. Gold star stickers catch the fire's gleam. It's not often that someone does a fireside presentation, so you head over to investigate this beautiful chart.
Friend Damien, I appreciate the attempts at accuracy and clarity on our Circle of Life chart.
I just realized, in each of the groups, both of these are yours,
Yeah,
both
and
of those
then
are mine, and then
both
both
of
of those
Alphamise's
pieces
were-
are on
yeah.
the vlog.
Yep.
But isn't drawing predator-prey lines in actual blood sort of overkill?
No, Calculester, it's the exactly right amount of kill.
But your current plan involves tracking down and killing every single animal featured on this chart.
So?
That seems needlessly cruel.
But don't you see, Calculester? Nature herself is needlessly cruel. Think about praying mantises. The female bites the head off of the male when they're done mating.
That's not very nice at all.
My point exactly.
But should we not, as a more evolved species, and machine created by aforementioned more evolved species respectively, attempt to be better than that?
Nah, we should be exactly the same as that.
Exactly the same?
Interesting question they're posing. You always have hot takes regardless of your level of knowledge, so why not take a stab at analyzing the nature of nature itself? There are other species who murder their mates too. When someone Damien kills, it's not an expression of evilness, just horniness. This is Damien's, right? I always get confused with me. Okay.
What an interesting theory you have posited, friend hog champ. Fine. I guess you are my
No!
little
Get away from
bog
me,
champ.
Calculester! No!
Come here.
No!
I must admit that as a machine, the biological need to reproduce is somewhat beyond me in that sense. Damien, is it true that you wish to murder out of horniness?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm super horny all the time. That part's 100% true, and nature being what it is, sometimes I just gotta express that through murder.
But is there not something else you can do to satiate your sexual desire that does not involve taking a life?
For a lot of men, no.
For example, penis?
Penis.
If you are in a bind and cannot find a suitable mate, is it not possible to satiate your sexual desires with yourself?
Same problem, different solutions, different vibes. Some days it feel like masturbation day, and some days it feels like a murder day, you know?
You just get those murder days.
Yeah, you know.
Some days you got those murder vibes.
Yeah.
I do not. But what about murderbation, where you just do both?
Ah, shit. That would be horrible. I'm now picturing that. I don't like it.
I do not, but I also do not understand other biological creatures' imperatives either, and my research confirms that many species of insects and arachnids kill their mates. I thought perhaps this was more of a friend Hogchamp's wacky shenanigans, but it is shenanigans backed by science. Calculaster asks about Sex 2021 4K. I may not fully understand emotions yet, but I do understand that science is the absolute rule. And if science says horny animals commit murder, and you want to commit murder, then you must be horny, which is a natural state. Thank you for enlightening me, my friends. What a wild and wonderful world this is. I learn something new every day.
That
The
was easy.
more you know.
Remember, people, it's okay to commit murder as long as you're horny.
Oh, yeah.
PSA, it's not okay to commit murder even if you're horny.
Please don't do that.
This was for comedy.
This is for comedic senses.
Well, that was easy. Anyway, wanna go watch some praying mantises fuck and then murder each other?
Fuck yeah. Why not? First step, watching mantises fuck. Next step, watching you guys fuck each other. But you can't really watch. I mean, you get a mirror or film it. The point is, yes, you'll go watch mantises fuck. Why the hell not? It's Camp Spooky. Bring out your flask.
It's time!
All right, I'll take a gamble.
It's
It
time!
arrives, so it is time for Juan.
Look who's here! Welcome to my bar! Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you'll have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check this drink out.
The flask, Judy.
What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box?
Well, did we get the flask genie before?
I think it was good.
I think it's good.
Did we
It
get
looks
I
good.
think we did.
Okay, I'll... Again, if I'm going full gremlin, part of me wants to just wrap the box, but I'll do the flask genie, because I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed! Your prize is the drink you chose. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink?
Protein!
Protein.
Your protein!
I'll take the protein
Your
shake.
protein!
Yeah, no, totally. Same dialogue as last time.
blah, blah,
No.
All right, what have I got?
The
A beverage.
beverage?
Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will
Will
you?
this average out
It
all
will.
of my
It will
stats?
probably average all your
Yeah.
stats, but who knows what's in the mystery box?
So, what I was gonna say, I don't understand what the joke for this drink is. Maybe I'm just stupid. Why
Yeah,
is
we'll
it the
probably-
beverage?
It'll probably tell us when we.
Instead
like
of
the pun.
beverage, it's a
Because
beverage.
instead of average, it's a beverage.
Oh, like a beverage?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. The pun. I
Yes.
just got it now. It's
Yeah.
average beverage. It's the beverage.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take it.
Well, that charm is definitely gonna throw you off, but
Yeah, we'll see.
here we
Okay,
go.
here we go. Blast genie.
I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years, and you just drank it. I hope you ask for an important wish at least, like ending world hunger.
Fuck yeah! You wish to spend more time with your summer crush. Plotline unlocked.
Oh, cool.
Wait, I just got a automatic like secret ending or something. What,
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Sometimes you just want to blend in with the masses. Not me. I love to stand out. But in any case, for those moments, I created this. The beverage. It'll average all your
In this
stats.
game, that's not bad though, because then I can't fail.
Yeah.
Maybe one day being average will be being the new cool. Who knows?
Yeah, they're all just fine.
Wow.
Now I can't fail. I'll just have to up my boldness and up my.
I can't wait for it to be like
my
whichever
fun
one's
ones.
higher, like, but also you can't pick one that's too low and you get fucked anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
A nutritious protein shake. It's just a bunch of magic bugs I was collecting and keeping in that cup. It wasn't supposed to be for someone to drink them. But here we are. They will probably swarm inside you and change all of your stats
I remember
randomly.
Oh.
I remember this.
Please don't. Or like move my smarts and boldness scores down to creativity and charm, I
was
guess.
gonna say, will it shuffle your stats or will it,
It
just
says
assign a
random. I think it's
random number?
That's why it's called a shake, because they shake up your stats. Not because it's an actual shake, you genius. I thought it was pretty obvious.
Oh no, it
Oh,
just
it
shuffles
just
them
shuffles
around.
them.
It did the same thing. It kept the fives in places I didn't want
Yeah,
them.
it literally took the fives and went, there you go, it's
Yep,
in the same
still
spot.
there.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy triumphs!
No, because if you remember when we played off screen, I got that, and I had like really high stats and then like two
Yeah,
zeros, and
yeah.
it put my zeros on the ones I needed.
Uh-huh.
It fucked me
Everyone
over.
chooses celebrity. Ooh.
Tony
Miley
Hawk.
Cyrus.
Tony Hawk, Miley Cyrus. I'm gonna say Robert Downey Jr.
I don't know.
One day the chosen celebrity knocks on your door and asks you to prepare soup for them. They do this every day. When asked why they do this, they just start screaming for an hour. The vice head of serve player orders to decide based on which celebrity would be the least absurd doing it. Robert Downey Jr.
Miley Cyrus.
No, Miley
Okay,
Cyrus.
Miley
for
Cyrus.
sure.
Can I get second then at least?
What was Alamis's?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, definitely Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
Because
Tony is just so chill.
Miley would do it as like a huge move.
Uh-huh.
Robert Downey Jr. would do it for the meme, and then Tony Hawk's like, I'm not gonna scream, bro.
Yeah.
Big
Vic Mignogna. Oh God.
Make me soup. All right. So do I dare venture back into the woods?
It seems to keep fucking you.
But
But maybe you've got a secret ending or something.
I need
Who
smarts
knows?
and what?
You need smarts.
What was it again?
Creativity,
It was
Smarts
smarts
I
and
and
think.
creativity.
I might as well. Creativity is this one, right?
Yeah, it's
I
Scout
might as well
HQ.
get my creativity really high. Fuck, I'm going back in the woods. I'm gonna just be living out among the trees.
You're the tree man.
That day you go on a hiking trip, which is strange because you never actually left the woods. With a bunch of random campers. You live some weird adventures and share some personal stories and secrets. You don't know their names, and they don't seem to have their own character models, but they reveal to you they're part of a different game, a survival resource managing one.
Huh.
It turns out they cannot perceive your character model. You go to the same camp, yet you're part of different games. This is deeply strange, and it makes you reflect so much about your own existence that you gain 2 smarts out of it. They apparently gain 10 berries and 2 stamina, whatever that means. You're taking a walk, which is your go-to excuse to get some good farts out. Wow, the game is like, oh yeah, he's just a weird, gross gremlin thing.
Yeah, you are a gross gremlin thing.
When you see Joy and Scott, looks like they're wandering around with cameras taking pics.
Scott, I'm trying to get a good shot of the extremely dead possum over here, but I can't get the focus quite right. Any ideas? Is this gonna be me? Or...
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
she's been voicing a lot. Maybe I should do it. I haven't actually voiced that many characters this stream.
Well, yeah, it depends. Obviously, I think what we said was that if we did the incorrect quotes, I'd end up doing it.
Yeah.
But for the
Yeah.
streams-
I'll do it this time.
Coach always says that you gotta stay focused the whole game, even if think there might be a bone buried under the field. Does that help?
Even if think. You've gotten a sufficient amount of farts out for the time being, so you wander over and ask what these 2 hotties are up to.
Hello, Hades. What are you up to?
Oh, wait, the dead possum's moving. Oh, never mind, that's just Gregory.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gregory.
I've decided I'm changing the narration.
Oh, great.
Oh, Scott and I are just taking pictures for our photography class. Photography keeps me slightly distracted from the constant, never-ending stress of my world-saving duties.
And sorry, I forgot it was him. And I love taking pictures. You know that feeling when someone pats your head for being a good boy? If you take a picture, you can remember forever instead of just 15 minutes.
What are you doing here, Gregory? You're not, by any chance, here to follow us around and try to get one of us to sleep with you?
No.
A wild Claude Q-Luster appears. Gasp.
Claude Q. Lester.
There he is.
Hey, I'm just glad he wasn't here like 10 minutes ago when we were
Dunking
talking
on
shit
the
about
boy.
His husbando.
Yeah.
You start nervously sweating, and assure Joy that you are not here to increase your stats until one of them agrees to burn. You're here because you love photography. Yeah, photography. To prove it, you whip out your phone and show them all the pics you've taken of your semi-nude body.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, it
God,
really
I
did just
hate
make you a
this.
gremlin.
It made you a gremlin. I keep forgetting I'm him.
Wait, we're doing photography? That's a phone! Phones don't make pictures! Don't worry, it's an easy mistake to make. I get my camera confused with calculator all the time.
So then it would be photography?
Yes. Keep going.
You show Scott that your phone can indeed take pictures. You also continue to show him naked bodies.
Stop.
You open your camera app, snap a picture of his tail, even though it's wagging a lot. You show it to him.
Whoa, a phone can take a picture, and it can also take a call? I didn't know that one thing could do 2 things. Gregory, you're obviously some kind of photography expert. You gotta check out my technique and give me coach tips to improve my form.
Scott shows you enjoy his picture-taking technique, which is mostly just pointing at shiny objects excitedly and throwing his camera at them. You tell Scott that you've got a game-changing tip for him. He just needs to press the big, black, shiny shutter button on camera. That'll up his game for sure.
Wait a second. Scott, have you not been pressing the shutter button? We've been out here for 3 hours. Goddess, no wonder you got an incomplete on our last assignment.
Also, I love the dichotomy here where it's just gross, I'm gonna click run and then immediately followed by, I love this golem voice.
Yes.
Wait, so if you hit the big button, the camera actually takes the picture? Before I was just politely asking the camera to take it. My mind is blown.
Well, even I have to admit that was a pretty helpful piece of advice. I'm almost convinced you're not just here to sleep with one of us.
Yeah.
So if you're really such a fan of photography, surely you can give me some pointers too, right? I'd love to learn from your expertise.
Uh-oh. Joy's calling your bluff. And she'll be way less easy to impress than Scott. You have to convince her you're a real pro, or you'll yet again be exposed as super horny. Need horns!
So, Gregory, why don't you tell me, what's your biggest photography secret?
I cannot disclose photography's biggest secret, Joy. I'd be betraying photography's trust. Okay, you know about the button that takes pictures, but what about this other secret button? It's to take better pictures.
That one's smarts, clearly.
The bottom one? No.
I know. View it as.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I have
no
idea what.
I
either of
don't
these
know.
are.
I have no idea what that top one is.
Pick which one you think is the most funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. At this point, I'm giving up.
Yeah.
Because I'm picturing now in my head Gregory coming up and being like,
No, I like
pictures, and then it's just like, tell us the biggest secret. And it's just like, I cannot disclose photography's biggest secret, Joy. I'd be betraying photography's trust. I figured that was charming.
Rest in peace.
Rest in pieces, bro.
There.
Very funny. Photography obviously didn't tell you anything. I think we can assume.
Photography told you its secrets! Are you serious, Gregory?
My goal now, get all of my stats to 0.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm so bummed! Since I've been doing so much photography lately, I thought that me and photography were already best buds!
It's okay, don't listen to him. You and photography are definitely good buds or whatever. You've been working really hard at it and getting somewhat better.
But photography's never even told me one secret, or asked me to help it move apartments because I'm so strong. Dang, maybe photography doesn't see me as a good bro.
Scott, I promise you it's okay. Photography is just an abstract concept and not a real person. Secrets and development.
I should have put photography. It would have got me a stat
Yeah.
boost.
Are you saying photography doesn't exist? That's impossible! If photography doesn't exist, then who steals the film and the camera and takes it to the North Pole and turns it into your pictures and sends it back to you? I'm so confused. My heart hurts.
Scott runs away, claiming that he needs to dig a hole and put his stress inside of it.
Okay.
Oh, goddess, he's pretty upset. This is as bad as the time he almost found out the Easter Bunny isn't real. Gregory, I know you'll say whatever dumb shit you can to try and date me, but could you try not to be such a dick in the future?
No promises!
Oof.
Ouch. Joy's pissed at you and Scott's heartbroken. And you forgot to call your mom yesterday. It was her birthday! You're such an idiot! You lose boldness and fun! Cry!
Alright.
You cry!
And you
Anyone?
cry.
Okay, is anyone gonna need fun next time around?
No, I will need nothing.
Okay. Alamise?
What are my stats? If I take fun this time, then I won't.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the manor. As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Cool, you take it. It possesses you, of course. It turns out the spirit that was inside it is exactly like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that this spirit is a little bit bolder than you, so you basically gain 2 boldness. Later, Damien and Milo are helping you make the most fire Insta post of all time. Damien did your hair and makeup, and Milo's posing you elegantly in front of like 80 ghosts. This shot is everything. The light is refracting through the ghosts exactly as I planned. Now, hug champ, just try and look like you care a little less, okay?
Huh. Now that I fix her up, she looks kinda good. Guess you're not such a dog after all, Hog Champ. I thought you were Dog Champ.
Oh. Suddenly, the door bursts open. You see a tall, lanky, masked man. Yes, yes. He's got a knife and the gleam of murder in his eyes. Uh-oh.
Hey, teens, prepare to die, cause I'm gonna kill you. You can run if you want, but it makes it way less fun for me if you do that. No, it's the... Wait, what the fuck is your name again?
Yes, I'm realizing that I don't remember his name either. Can you enlighten us before you murder us, darling?
You guys, what the hell? It's me, Jerry, the serial killer Jerry, that stabs horny teens in this weird old house. That Jerry, remember? Dude, your name's Jerry? Jerry?
Jerry?
He already sounds like Rick Sanchez,
Yeah.
so now it's just,
Your name is Jerry? Morty, come get a look at this guy.
Oh, G-Rick!
That's the least intimidating serial killer name I've ever heard. What are you gonna do, poke me with a toothpick?
Also, I like how Mice Man requested DVD in this game. It's here, but he's too busy playing DVD to watch the stream.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Shame on you. Mice Man, if you
Shame.
watch this back and you know you won't, shame on you.
Shame, shame, shame.
Damien's right. Jerry is a depressing name. It doesn't provoke fear. It's not memorable. Jerry, dear, your name is a key pillar of your whole serial killer brand.
Okay, time out from killing. Are you serious? Cause I've kinda... Are you serious? Cause I've kinda noticed that people don't
Where's
always
Jax? Where's Jax?
take me seriously when I kill them. Maybe they're just not scared of my name.
Fucking duh, dude. No one was scared of Richard, the guy who stabs nurses and loves crepes, until he changed his name to the trash bag torso impaler.
Don't let Damien worry you, Jerry. We'll help you rebrand. It's what we do. How about this? The silken-handed San Antonio Slayer. Classy, no?
Whoa. That's an awesome serial killer name. Only problem is I'm not from Texas. What if we went with something super classic like the Butcher of Baby Blood? Nah, you kill more teens than babies, right? And you're super weird about sex stuff. Wait, holy shit, I just figured it out. What about the Campsite Ball Ripper?
Damien, that's absolutely inspired, but I just checked, and apparently someone already has the handle at Campsite Ball Ripper. I guess that name's taken?
Ugh, I fucking hate the Campsite Ball Ripper. That guy's my #1 serial killer rival. He's always ripping everybody's balls off before I can stab him. Fuck, this is so hard. I should just quit, you guys. Should I just quit, you guys?
Oh no, Jerry's so discouraged he's ready to quit serial killing. You hate seeing people give up on their dreams. Come up with the perfect serial killer name for Jerry. Jerry, the alleged murderer. Renowned Austrian symbolist murderer Gustav Klimt. Well, I don't think either of these are boldness.
I don't think either of these are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither of these are good
To
serial
be
killer
fair,
names.
yeah, as long as they're not boldness, you'll tie.
I'm fine,
So,
yeah.
whichever one you want.
Let's go with the alleged murderer.
I love it. So intimidating. So smart and not bold. So mysterious. It's official, you guys. I am now Jerry the alleged murderer.
Jerry, the alleged murderer, is so excited about his new nickname that he goes on a huge killing rampage. He kills, like, so many people, and the cops catch him right away. But when he's on trial, the persecutors are forced to refer to him as Jerry, the alleged murderer. The jury gets super confused, and because he's constantly referred to as the alleged murderer, the whole jury assumes that he must not be guilty. Despite an assload of evidence, Jerry is ruled innocent.
You guys, I'm back from all the killings and my trial and stuff. Check it out, I'm on the news.
Jerry turns on the TV, where two newscasters are giving the daily serial killer murder recap. Today, in a shocking twist, Jerry, the alleged
do you want me to be
murderer...
Scott Sterling?
No. Was ruled innocent. Next, police found 6 mutilated corpses in an abandoned school bus. And police have arrested the alleged murderer. Wait, I'm confused. Isn't Jerry the alleged murderer? Did he also kill these 6 people? I think so? Let's just say yes. These killings were also the work of Jerry the alleged murderer. Congratulations to Jerry.
Hey, thanks for all your help. Seriously, this new nickname's the best thing that's ever happened in my career. I'm safe from the law, I'm killing left and right, and I finally beat the Campsite Ball Ripper in the official serial killer national ranking. You're looking at the #6 most famous serial killer in the whole country.
So happy to see a brand thriving. Hogchamp, I have to applaud your work on this one. Your name suggestion was total clickbait. In a good way.
Yeah, it's a dope name and it's extra dope because Jerry doesn't have to face any legal consequences for his crimes. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm decided I'm officially going by the new name, Damien the Alleged Stabber with the Huge Penis.
Jerry is super grateful and expresses his thanks by stabbing you. Then Damien stabs you, and Milo doesn't want to be left out, so they stab you too.
Oh, you guys.
You're losing a lot of blood, but your friends respect you slightly more. Worth it. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Man, you're
Oh,
being so
boy.
successful.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go for fun this time so that Hubelgorg can do it next
Yeah,
time.
if you do fun and then creativity next time, we'll be at all 7.
Yep. I think that's
That
what
day you
should do.
decide to go scuba dive and find a treasure chest at the bottom of the lake. Whoa!
Scuba diving!
Scuba diving.
You pick the lock, which is quite impressive if you keep in mind that you're still underwater. Inside you find over 1,000 fun! Unfortunately, your wetsuit doesn't have pockets, so you can only go back to the shore with 2 fun. When you go back, fish have eaten the rest. They're having a rave right now.
Damn.
Fucking fish.
Fucking fish.
A few hours later, you're out adventuring with the Ravi and Hex. You followed the scroll from that messenger, and you're now deep in the northern woods. We've read this all before.
We've read this all before.
Yep.
We've read this all before.
Everything's bagel themed.
Yes, bagels.
It's
They're all
bagels. They're bagels.
It's bagels.
Bagel.
They're bagels.
Bagels. They're bagels.
Bay.
Bag.
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 Bay.
Bag. Bag.
Bay.
Bag.
Bay.
Bag. 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 Bagels.
Bay.
Bagels.
No, I'm trying to
Bagels.
call you Bay. Bay.
Aww.
Bay.
Thank you.
Bay.
What?
Bagels.
No.
Fucking bitch. You fucking fish.
Fucking fish.
Fucking fish. Bay.
Oh, Ravi and Hex are fighting again!
The girls are
My
fighting
God.
again.
But luckily for them, you're an expert at conflict resolution.
Okay, so as long as she's not creativity, she should be good.
Okay, I think
Napkins
the
or tiny
napkins are
shields feels
creativity,
like
right?
creativity, so no.
Yeah, the
Yes, I'm
napkins
gonna
are
go for the
creativity.
top one.
I think this
Hex.
one's boldness.
The axe of golden demise isn't for slaughtering enemies, it's for slaughtering bagels by chopping them perfectly in half.
Or fun.
That's fine. We didn't read this one. I think we went with the last one last time as well.
I don't remember, but I think we'll just read some of these ones,
Yep.
like, because, you know.
Yeah.
Psh, bullshit, Moose. You're making up a dumb lie to trick me and impress a Ravi. I'm not gonna fall for it like the other idiots around here.
So you say.
No, she is right. The axe of golden demise is the pinnacle of bread-slicing weaponry. I'll prove it.
Ravi equips the axe of golden demise as her default weapon. She now has immunity against lightning-based attacks.
All right, I'm ready. Now we just need a test bagel. Hex, got one on ya?
Well, I don't have a bagel, but I have a
You
bagel.
made this joke when we read this bit the first time.
I did, and I'm doing it again
Hush,
live.
No.
You know I do, mofo.
Hex summons a bagel out of thin air. It's impressive, but also unsettling. Where the fuck did that bagel come from?
Inside her skeleton. Whatever the fuck
Was
that
it-
means.
Was it in their pocket? Or is this one of Hex's supernatural abilities? Can they summon bagels? I'm the narrator, and even I don't know.
Throw the bagel at me as hard as you can. I'll show you the true power of the axe of golden demise. Believe it.
Whatevs, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Bagel, yeet!
The bagel flies through the air, and Aravi slices through it perfectly. The axe of golden demise shimmers as its legendary blade parts the bread in twain. Aravi's technique was so flawless that she somehow toasted the bagel. One slice lands in Hex's hand, and the other hand lands in your hand. Mmm,
And the
toasty.
other hand lands in your hand.
Now I just want to go for bagels.
You're gonna have a hard time finding them, but there's a bagel shop right down the street.
Literally, Alamis, we live like a 15-minute walk from a bagel shop that sells
Nice.
really good bagels. I love it.
Did you say bagels when you're ordering from there?
Yeah.
And do they just stare at you?
No, it's perfectly normal around here. It's
no,
Minnesota. Half of everyone pronounces it backwards.
No, I hate you.
It's true. You're the
Oh
weird
my
one here.
god, I was so wrong. This thing is awesome. Fuck the napkins. This unbelievably sharp murder weapon's the ultimate bagel-eating accessory.
Yup. Didn't you read the flavor text? The axe was crafted by a legendary blacksmith who was, made out of bread. Right, Moose?
Absolutely.
Thanks. I really wanted to test out this bad boy. When we get to the dungeon, I'll slaughter a goblin in your honor.
Cool, thanks. Once again, your conflict resolution skills have saved the day! Now prepare yourself. The Ring of Sustenance awaits!
Would also like a bagel.
No, Gregory, bad! You said
No, Gregory, get back!
Everybody choose a song.
Wonderwall.
Of course you picked Wonderwall.
The moment I saw the word song appear, all I heard in my head was.
I'm gonna do
like Wonderwall.
Caramel Dancing.
Of course.
Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper.
Good one.
Playwright has decided based on which song would be the least romantic song to meet your soulmate to. I think I win that one.
I'm giving it to Caramel Dancing.
Caramel dancing, ooh, 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 yeah,
Can Wonderwall get the second pass?
No, Wonderwall's actually a pretty romantic song.
No!
After all, you're my Wonderwall.
You're my
No, but it's
No,
so bad.
you lose.
Everyone in the chat, shame her.
There's many people in the 90s who that's their song.
She's one of those people that like goes to school and there's some guy playing his guitar singing Wonderwall and she's like, ah, dreamy. Disgusting.
So?
Disgusting.
So? That day you bring a magazine to read by the lake. The cover story.
Megalovania.
The cover story is how to gain fun while camping with your 6 hottest, most charismatic friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait.
Wow.
What? That's it? Then why hasn't that worked for you yet? Oh wait, you just made too fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan.
Shame.
You're wandering through the woods, hoping to meet some slutty pine cones, when you see.
Went out of the corner of your eye.
You see him.
When out of the corner of your eye, you see Gregory scutter behind a tree.
Hey, dumbass, come here. Check out my fucking trap.
He's crouched down on the ground and seems to be petting the dirt.
Actually, kinda psyched you're here. I know that you do that cute thing where you're super dumb sometimes, so I'll explain. You know about wildfires, right? And by wildfires, I obviously mean fires that run wild in the forest.
But I don't know why that's a question mark.
The ones I've been trying to catch all summer? Well, I'm about to catch one.
You can't catch the wildfire, Damien. We've talked about this.
Oh god.
Using this awesome hole in the ground that I covered with leaves and shit. Oh, leaves and shit. Maybe and shit as well, who knows? So the next time a wildfire runs over here, it'll fall in the hole. Boom. Then I'll train that wildfire to be my pet. We'll have an unbreakable bond for life. God, I can't fucking wait. That wildfire's gonna look like such a noob when it falls in. Ha! Now come on, hide in this tiny bush with me until the wildfire runs by.
You take one look at the bush. It's super small. Hiding in there at Damien is going to require some real close quarters. You thirstily follow right behind him.
I like how you've moved over to the forest, but he's still like in the swimsuit.
Yeah, uh-huh. And
Well, he was thinking about it at the lake,
Fair
so...
enough.
Oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
And, surprising no one, you both step on Damien's trap and fall into the hole.
Whoa, fuck yeah, my trap's so good it even tricked me, its own creator. That's pretty fucking metal hole.
Damien pats the wall of the hole with pride. It's adorable.
Oh my god, wait. If this hole was going to trap a wildfire, and we just fell into it. Holy shit, are we trapped in this hole? I mean, I made this trap myself, so obviously there's a 0% chance anyone can escape it. There's literally no point in even trying to get out. Fuck. Just gonna state the obvious, we're definitely gonna fucking die in this hole. Are you listening to me, Hobchamp? We will die here. At this point, we just gotta accept the truth and try to adjust our new lives in the hole. Officially making this corner of the hole our bathroom.
Wow, Damien is definitely committed to your new hole lifestyle. It would be rude not to follow suit.
You guys have already moved in together.
I know, right? It's so cute.
Oh my goodness.
Adjust to your new living situation. Make the best of it. Attract the morbid interest of mass media to cover your tragedy? Maybe they can throw you some free pizza? Is this hole so different from your normal life? Aren't we all trapped in a hole called society? The best you can do is give the hole a cool name like Fuckberg. Oh, I don't even know,
See,
dude.
I thought that was smarts, and then it started making jokes about.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
It's
like, oh.
it sounded like smarts, but then it did a boldness.
Knowing this game, it's probably still
The top
smarts.
is probably charm, I'd say.
Charm?
Attract the morbid interest of
Yeah.
mass media. Yeah, that's definitely charm.
Either that or it's smarts, but I guess we're gonna make a guess. It was charm.
So wait, the other one had to have been either fun or bold. It was probably boldness.
It was probably
the smart
boldness.
shit was all just
Yeah.
bullshit. Oh my
Fuck me.
goodness.
I'm not getting with him now. Fuck. There's only one way to deal with a disaster like this. Turn the whole thing into a media circus that the public can gawk at. You tweet, 2 kids trapped in hole, tragedy! It totally works. Your tweet goes viral, and within a few minutes, tons of reporters show up to cover this new juicy calamity.
I like how you just saying 2 kids are trapped in a hole, and they go, we know exactly where that is.
Oh yeah. One of the reporters yells down at you and Damien, we're looking for 2 kids trapped in a hole somewhere around here. Seen them?
Use your eyes, you dumb fuck camera face. We are the kids tragically stuck in a hole.
Wait, you're not kids. How old are you guys? You panic and say you're 7 years old. Damien backs you up.
I'm only 2.5 years old. Yeah, we're motherfucking 7-year-olds. Goo goo gaga, shithead.
Wait, that red guy has abs. I can literally see your ab muscles. 7-year-olds don't have abs. You guys are clearly like in your 20s.
Fine, we're not literal children, but we are literally stuck in a hole. It's your responsibility as journalists to throw us some free pizza.
Why should we do that? Why are you even in that hole?
Who cares? That was like 40 lines of dialogue ago. Just give us some pity pizza. Come on.
I bet it's a sex thing. Are you in the hole because of some weird sex thing? Is this what the kids call glory holing?
It is not.
No.
The fuck? No, it's not a sex thing. It's a goddamn tragedy. It means you should give us pizza. Pepperoni if possible. God, I want pizza so fucking bad now.
It's definitely a weird sex thing. False alarm, guys! It's just a weird sex thing. He's probably gonna rub the pizza on his nips.
I was, but it's not a sex thing.
The reporters all leave, but you do end up on the cover of the newspaper with the headline, 2 dumb people who are clearly not kids end up in a hole, probably due to weird sex stuff. The article goes on to explain that you and Damien are big weirdos who are super rude to journalists, despite the fact that the journalism industry is dying. And also you're huge idiots because the hole you're in clearly has a set of stairs that you could just climb up to get out of it. You glance behind you. The article is right. There's some stairs leading out of the pit. Fuck, you're very unobservant.
God fucking damn it.
No.
Friendship over, Hogchamp. Why the fuck do I get such bad press every time we hang out? I'm still craving pizza.
Damn it. Damien's mad at you and your guilt makes you lose 3 boldness. Oh.
Oof.
Ow. But hey, look on the bright side. You gain an international reputation as a sex pervert.
You see a head slowly peek over the side of the hole.
Welcome to the club.
Thanks. Why is Alamise always so good at this game?
Well, we still don't know whether my final stats will be good enough, but
I guess.
I think 7 is for small game and 14.
But yeah, you're on the special ending too, so I don't know if that'll actually matter.
Oh, it might
that
say I
day
need to
in
hire
Monster
you, right?
Scouts, they teach you how to use the stars and the tree's bark to find your way when you get lost. On the internet. As a test, Coach leaves you in the middle of the internet. You easily get lost. Before you know it, you're watching the Spanish synchronized swimming team perform a routine based on Stairway to Heaven. You don't earn the orientation while in the internet badge, but you definitely gain 2
look, Elvis,
creativity
there's
from
no way
watching
you
such
can lose
beautiful
this.
display of skill.
7.
There's no way you can lose this. We're finally gonna get the bagel ending out of the way.
I mean,
We don't know that.
hopefully,
We don't know that.
hopefully.
Don't jinx
We
it.
don't know for sure.
I guess.
Please don't jinx it.
Afterwards, you meet up with the Ravi and Hex. Ever since you've received that mysterious scroll, you 3 have been on a long, arduous quest. You've solved countless puzzles, followed clue after clue, prepped your inventory, and now you're finally here, the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance.
What the fuck? It's just a big dumb wall. This isn't a bagel shop or a dungeon. I want a refund.
Oh, that's not just a wall. Check out the weird markings. We gotta insert this scepter from the second puzzle, and there. That should do it.
Suddenly, the ground below you starts shaking. The wall crumbles away and opens up a huge, dark cavern. You hear that telltale door-opening music cue. You also hear a deep, mysterious voice emanating from the cavern. Dragon?
Adventurers, if you seek the Ring of Sustenance, triumph over evil in this dungeon of bread.
Yes! That's a motherfucking dungeon! I told you so! Ha!
Ugh. You were right. There's no arguing with that music cue. Let's get this over with, Aravi. At least let me eat some bread demon flesh while we're in there.
Y'all head into the Dungeon of Bread. Naravi is absolutely crushing it. She solves 3 puzzles immediately and finds the dungeon map without taking any damage.
Boo! Dungeon maps suck. Why would you need a map of the dungeon? What is this, school?
Are you kidding me? The dungeon map is half the fun, and it gets even better when you get the compass.
Aravi takes out the mini-boss in 3 hits and locks down the boss key. Soon you arrive at the boss chamber. It's quiet. Too quiet.
This is going to be such a sick boss fight. Check out that huge lava pit in the middle of the room. Pretty dodgy if you ask me. I bet the boss is gonna pop out of— Ah!
Aravi was totally right. The dungeon boss leaps out of the huge pit of lava. It is a massive, fire-breathing lizard. It is Bowser.
I was gonna say, this is just Zelda. This is specifically from Ocarina of Time.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is there a big fire-breathing lizard?
that hops out of the lava, yep.
Oh, I see.
You
I
pieces
see.
of shit come into my house?
The dungeon boss roars.
Fucking fight me to the death.
Yikes! You cower in the corner while Aravi battles the dungeon boss. She dodges its attack sequences and gets in a few parries, but her attacks don't seem to be working.
Shit! Why isn't it taking any damage? This is a bread-based dungeon. I didn't expect a fire-type boss. My weapons aren't optimized for this.
Holy shit, we're gonna die! I can't die! I have leftovers in the fridge waiting for me!
Calm down. We need to figure out the dungeon boss's weakness. Everybody has a weakness, right? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Moose, I need your help.
Bowser is my favorite Ocarina of Time character, says Gerbil.
You're going to help Aravi or you're going to literally die trying. Quick, what's the best way to figure out this dungeon boss's fatal weakness? Attack the dungeon boss. In its heart, text its ex-lovers and ask if they'd be willing to spitefully share its weaknesses. Attack the dungeon boss in its privacy. Hack into its laptop and snoop through its search history until you find its weakness.
The bottom one's probably smart, because it's
It
about
doesn't
hacking.
matter,
Doesn't
man!
You're right, it
literally
doesn't matter.
It literally doesn't matter.
Do what you wish!
Psychological warfare. Getting into the dungeon boss's messy past relationships. Damn, Moose, you're kind of ruthless, huh?
You whip out your phone. After a few minutes of internet stalking, you find the dungeon boss's Facebook profile. You check out its profile pictures. Looks like the boss used to date a warlock named Gerard?
Gerard.
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 Gerard!
Okay.
Gerard! No, named Gerard. You send Gerard a friend request and DM him asking if he'll tell you the dungeon boss's weak points. Gerard texts you back right away. He says, I'll tell you everything. Dungeon boss was the worst boyfriend of all time. Anything I can do to hurt that fire lizard. Like he hurt me.
Gerard.
His biggest weakness, insecurity. He would get super defensive if you mentioned his parents at all because he's so scared of being a disappointment to them.
Not what I expected, but I'm glad I equipped this bracelet of cruel. I thought that was an exclamation mark.
Crue?
I thought that was an exclamation mark at the end of it. I equipped this bracelet of cruel words just in case. Hey, lizard face! You're a total disappointment to your parents!
Oh, sorry, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? Is that what you wanted me to say, Mom?
What? It's totally working! He's getting super distracted by his own emotional baggage.
Gerard texts you again. He's probably breathing fire and shaking the ground with rage by now, which means he's super vulnerable. Throw a bomb in his mouth.
It's just Udongo. Holy shit, of course, the classic bomb and open mouth strategy. Why didn't I think of that? Moose, you're a genius.
Aravi throws a bomb into the dungeon boss's mouth. He explodes into a cloud of black dust, and the ring of sustenance appears in the middle of the chamber. You did it!
Oh my god.
Damn, this ring of sustenance is awesome! When it's equipped, I get a 14 bonus to my reaction speed, and any damage I take is reduced by half! Plus, it can produce an infinite supply of freshly baked mega bread.
Best dungeon ever!
Woo! Victory is ours! And thanks for saving my ass back there, Moose. I need to count on you.
Sorry, there's something happening in the chat. Gerbil typed English manor instead of English major, and then Gerbil is blocking his messages so that he doesn't let us know. Wow, Gerbil.
Wow.
Way to abuse your power.
Wow.
Shame.
Shame.
Anyway, continue.
Your adventuring skills have earned you Arabi's respect and a fresh serving of mega bread! The bread gets you a new heart container along with 3 smarts.
I'm back.
You're back.
No, Gregory, stay back!
I must
Stay back!
linger in the woods.
That day, while hiking through the woods, it's the same. It's J and S forever.
Yep.
J is a liar and cheating hoe. Then S, I know you banged like 12 people abroad. S doxes J.
Yep.
Later, you're wandering around trying to tell if you have mercury poisoning from all the tuna you ate for breakfast.
Oh.
I ate the tuna from the dumpster.
Yo, Gregory, check it out. Joy and me are doing photography.
Oh,
It's
this is
basically
the
art
secret
version of
photography
sports.
ending.
Yeah.
And I'm ruining it.
Yep, you are.
Yep, we're taking a photography class together. This week we're supposed to capture the majesty of nature. What would you say is more majestic, a small bush or a small shrub?
You must get me another shrubbery and cut down the largest tree in the forest with a herring. Dun dun dun.
I ate the herring. You have a desperate need to be included in basically everything your friends do. So you whip out your phone and start snapping pics with Scott and Joy. Yay, friendship. Suddenly Scott pauses. He takes a big sniff of the air and inhales for about 40 seconds straight. It's an awkwardly long time to be inhaling.
Here we go. No, you only do it for like 2.
They can't even hear it because it's so subtle.
I thought something smelled kind of off. Joy, you okay? You smell sort of stressed out. Like that one time I asked if I could eat macaroni just using my butt.
Well, could he?
Huh. Oh, please don't smell me, thanks. But I am a bit stressed. It's just that everything is so calm. And when things seem calm, that's actually when they're the least calm. It's the calm before the storm.
Dustin Vlad says, was that a Monty Python reference I hear? And the Claude says, so you whip out your phone.
When there's no obvious evil encroaching, that just means that the whole world is about to be blindsided by the biggest threat imaginable. We should be even more worried than ever.
Do you think that maybe it saved the world so much you got used to saving it? Maybe you're just not used to chilling out. It's like me in footballs. When I see a football, I want to catch it, but somebody has to throw it first so that it needs to be caught. Took me a while to accept that.
Wow, that was actually very deep.
Yeah.
No way. This is about me and my emotional defense.
Yes,
This
it
is
is. You're
not-
right.
Yeah.
This is not about me and my emotional defense mechanisms. There's definitely an ancient evil lurking just beneath the surface somewhere around here.
Hi, I'm Gregory.
Stay back, Gregory!
Gregory, what did I say? Don't touch me! Pulls out the cross. Get back!
Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you!
The power of Christ compels you!
Like, for example, look at these pictures. If this were a normal episode with a cover, we'd spend the first 2 minutes taking photos and setting up some B-plots. And then we'd discover a mysterious omen in these pictures, teasing the larger evil that's yet to come. See, doesn't this picture of a tree look a little foreboding to you?
It just kind of looks like a normal tree to me. Looks sort of familiar. Actually, I think I peed on that tree once. Oh God, is that an omen?
Okay, so maybe that's not an omen, but what about this photo of a sunflower? At first I thought it showed off the elegant symmetry of the flower, but shit, it might be an omen!
Alright, I'm gonna look through the pictures I took and find an omen because I wanna be a good friend. Pictures. Oh my god, Joy, look! Look at this photo! It's so blurry! It's evil! It's a blurry, evil omen!
Nope, that's just your thumb. That's a blurry picture of your thumb. Hecate help me, maybe this was a bad idea.
That's Hecate?
It's debated, but yes, Hecate, fine.
Uh-oh. Looks like Joy's coming up short on omens and is about to be exposed as a total workaholic. Look through your pictures. Find something ominous to help her out. Here's my half-naked body. It's an omen.
This picture is a flock of birds, which are classic bad omens. If we connect the birds like you connect the dots, I'm sure we find an omen this morning. The resolution is too high in all these pictures. It's a clear omen that technology is going too far.
If you choose the top one, I think it might be smarts.
But this one's about technology.
It is.
Yeah, it could also be smarts.
This one's probably creativity because you have to connect dots.
Fair enough.
That's
So I'm
true.
gonna choose the wrong one.
Okay.
Lower my stats.
great.
No, I'm gonna do this one.
Hey, you got one!
I did it!
You did it!
Gregory did it!
Whoa, that's an awesome sunset picture, Gregory. I was gonna take some sunset pictures this morning, but they all looked like the sun was rising for some reason.
Scott, I think Gregory is right. This definitely seems like an omen to me. Don't you think this picture is a little too good?
Praise Gregory.
I don't know. I thought Professor Lensbottom said that all photos were good photos, as long as you were capturing them with the lens of your heart.
Oh, Scott, never change. But literally, this photo's resolution is too good for a cell phone camera. There must be an explanation. I bet this goes all the way to the top.
You, Scott and Joy, begin an extensive investigation in your cell phone's suspiciously high level of camera resolution. You go undercover and
I just imagine this gremlin of a man going
With
into
a little
like
hard
the
hat.
yeah.
hello, I'm here to manufacture the phone.
Oh, I'm just imagining that he's an actual goblin now because those
Yes,
exist in this world.
I was just imagining like Oz, but like gray in color and just like crumpled over.
To get a job at the manufacturing plant, Joy taps into your satellite signal to trace a hacker through the World Wide Web. Scott eats your phone, just in case.
Just in case.
I was going to do that. The results of your preliminary investigation reveal that Joy was right. There's a conspiracy here. You have no idea how far it will go. It's 3 days later. You're in a scuba suit,
Scuba suit.
floating 18,000 leagues deep in the Bermuda Triangle, and you're staring at the secret underwater lab you've been searching for. You press the button on your detonator and pray to God that you rigged the charges correctly. Gregory is an explosive expert. God hears your prayer.
I got some cherry bombs.
I got some cherry bombs. I do the bombs.
I do the bombs.
The armored access door is blown to bits. You, Scott, and Joy infiltrate the secret layer. Your whole investigation has been building up to this moment. The stakes have never been higher.
Steak.
I think
I like steak.
I just realized Gregory is just mole,
Yeah. He's just mole.
but like creepier.
Yeah. Somehow.
Finally, we're in. Consider your days of freedom over, Commander von Lofberg. You're surrounded.
Commander von Loveberg jumps back in shock and squeaks.
Egad! Not you three! I'm so close to world domination, you sniveling fools!
The jig is up, Lofberg. We've just deactivated your nuclear missile supply, and we've already neutralized your fleet of hyper-intelligent mosquitoes. Surrender!
I like Scott's like stoic.
I know.
Damn you, Joy, and damn the day that I sold Tim Cook my hyper-resolution camera technology in order to forge an alliance with the Kingdom of the Jellyfish.
That was your big mistake. As soon as Gregory realized something was up with that sunset photo, everything just fell into place.
Yeah, I don't care care how many phones I gotta eat. You'll never destroy the world I live in, von Lufberg.
Phew. The villain is vanquished and the day is saved. All thanks to your fake deep Instagram picture of a sunset. You did it! Also, once the mayor finds out that you saved the city of Detroit from Commander von Lofberg, he gives you the key to the city, along with 2 boldness and 1 creativity, and he pardoned all of Gregory's past crimes.
Alright, here we go. The moment of truth.
Save Summer.
I'm gonna get turned down.
It's okay. We're both gonna get turned down, and then Alamis will just kick ass.
Yep.
Aravi, accept me into your breaded heart. Your toasty heart.
Toasty heart.
My heart. My toasty heart.
Please love me. Love Gregory.
No!
You finally gathered the courage and asked your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
You wanna be my summer fling? No way! You know I'm the prince of the 8th circle of hell, right? It means I gotta follow a ridiculous number of royal customs. Thing is, one of the customs is the prince should never ever date someone who's lame and ugly. Being a royal, am I right?
The rejection stings so badly. Flee into the camp, spooky woods to live as a hermit and never return.
Ah, did you want to move in with Gregory?
Yes! After years of living in the wild, slightly insane from loneliness, you capture a deer and seduce it to be your bride. Your dear wife lives with you, and you two make it work for some time, but she grows tired of you eventually. Something about you crying every night about how you got rejected at summer camp. She ends up filing for divorce. That silly pun is the only thing that makes you smile during the rest of your life.
You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved precious to watch the meteor shower with you.
You want to be a summer fling, huh? What gave you that idea? Is it because you heard I usually end up dating the villains I fight, so you assumed I have very low standards and you might have a chance? Well, listen, I won't lie. It is true that I should work on my standards and stop dating evil people. But until I do some personal growth, I can still tell you there's one rule. If I'm going to date someone way beneath my league, you at least need to be hot.
This is fair enough.
Oof.
Fair enough.
And you're not.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Horrible. You cope by impulse buying a parrot off Craigslist. You name your parent Dad and try to teach it to say I love you, Gregory, so you can hear the phrase for once in your life.
Is that his horrible backstory?
Yeah, Gregory.
However, the parrot only seems to want to say, someone cut the brake lines, Trevor! Stupid fucking parrot! I eat the parrot!
You seek out your favorite monster slayer.
Hey, Moose, there's no time for talking. Adventure awaits!
Aravi grabs your hand and whisks you away on another adventure. She doesn't talk much, but you've learned talking is not her thing. She's a woman of action, and through action, you bond. You go on an intense dungeon crawling session together. You slay, and you loot. It's okay. She's got a way of connecting with her feelings. You feel like you can wait. It's hard to keep up with Aravi, but the good news is, after all of your plundering and battling,
Oh.
there's also time for the scene from The Witcher!
Oh, yeah!
The Witcher
The
reference.
Witcher reference!
There's also time for relaxing.
I guess it's appropriate that Alamis gets the Witcher
Yes,
ending.
very appropriate.
And when the intensity of the battle wears off, Aravi seems to lower her guard.
Even though
She may not-
when we first played the game, Alamis was like, "Oh, I never want to do a Ravi. Oh, I hate a Ravi."
Uh-huh.
Congrats, you beat us to it. We can't do a Ravi.
She may not confess her feelings today, but there's time and palpable tension. One day my boy will be appreciated by the Witcher. One day.
Okay.
Today what she does is ask you to wash her back.
Oh.
And for now, that's more than enough.
Gregory is okay with watching from the bushes.
No, just
Gregory, no!
Dressed as Superman.
All right.
Not because it's a kink, but because I just mugged Superman.
Yes. Well, thank you, everybody.
I'm
Let's
also glad that
watch the
people are saying
credits.
Gremlin Gregory is a channel mainstay.
Uh-huh.
Gregory Sundays.
Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. I love the ending theme.
Yeah, right.
Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there.
Stan Gregory.
On that last summer night. Feeling like I was just starting to live life.
Animation time,
It's
baby!
so good.
With all my friends around that campfire.
It doesn't matter how many times we see it, it's just so
I know,
good.
so young and unafraid. And so ready to start.
Also, fun fact, this song comes on at work, like,
Does it?
almost every day.
Really?
Yeah. I hear it all the time. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, is it the fucking Monster Camp song?
Yes, Dolly, I get it.
Look at Milo. Bae. So bae.
Slay.
They do be
Slay,
they.
Is that Gregory in the background?
There he is.
So many badges. Proud of her.
Many badges.
You're so good. Oh, that's a chick.
That's Jim. Camouflage.
Macaroni
Still
art.
haven't met the Minotaur
We've
man.
not met the Minotaur man.
Stop beating me at games, Damien. Gosh.
These animations are so good.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I'm glad you like this channel. Feel free to stick around. We do lots of voice acting stuff.
If you want more Gregory.
No.
You will, unless you really, really want it, you will not have to see Gregory ever again.
I will gag him.
Gregory is okay with this. As long as I have interaction with woman.
No, you will only have interaction with me. I am not a woman. I am being from the extra dimension.
Oh no, look. Damien was bass, Dolly was drums. They just showed it.
Rest in peace.
I guess that makes sense. Dahlia would definitely be beating shit with sticks as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
True.
Ah, the best ship.
No! Why do I have to be a calculator?
Well, you're powered by
Mr. the
electricity.
electricity,
He's
yeah.
powered by electricity.
There he goes, in the background.
There's
What?
one!
Our magical Latino cat! Meow!
I like how they very clearly ship Damien with what's her name? The fire.
Amira.
Amira. They clearly ship them together.
Uh-huh. Well, there was a minor controversy because the developers, I think, at some point said some random comment about how, oh yeah, we don't personally see, Damien and Oz getting along together in a relationship, and that's like the biggest ship in the fan community.
Damien and Oz.
Yeah, so everyone was like, what the fuck?
That's
You
funny.
don't personally ship my favorite ship, and it was really funny.
I mean, it's true. I mean, Oz is so like, oh jeez, and then Damien is like, bold.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah,
Vicky and
exactly.
Damien is a lot more believable.
Also, it's because they ship Oz and Polly. They
Yes,
really do,
they
because
do.
they're always together and Oz is always flustered.
Yeah, uh-huh. All right. Well, we just unlocked the Joe Crow. I don't know what
The
that is.
Joe
drink.
Crow.
Oh, and the hot shot. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm gonna turn on my face cam again.
You don't want to see Gregory's hard hand.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. This was a great time as per usual, and we will see you all very soon. Thank you very much. Good night and
Good
goodbye.
night. I'll see you in your dreams.
Good night.